to the ceiling. Natalie in the building. I don't know. I don't know if my people going to pull up. It's a little early session, y'all. Multiple reasons why I'm on. You feel me? Nothing hectic. I just felt like I had to come back on because yesterday kind of had me out of spirits. You feel me? That ain't my behavior to be snappy like that. You feel me? Exclusive members, don't forget we going live tonight at 6 p.m. Plus, you already know I'm on a grind. I'm on my YouTube grind, very determined. And I wanted to hop on this morning. I wanted to hop on this morning between 5:30. Shit, I'm over here bugging. I wanted to hop on when I got off work, right? I wanted to hop off of here when I got off work. But I was like extremely tired, which is not unusual. But I'm starting to realize like when I'm at work, me working night shift, I get off at 6:30 in the morning. It's something about working 5:30 to 6:30 in the morning. I get extremely tired. So that's why I'm here now. Shout out to whoever pulls up. I got me some blueberry tea. You feel me? I said, blueberry vest, blueberry tea. You feel me? Blueberry vest, blueberry tea. PGA in the building, hands to the ceiling. PGA, I was just thinking, like, bruh, Epi, am I bugging or she ain't been on like she typically does? I was just like, dang, man, I hope she good. Like, I feel like Epi would have been on right now. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm bugging. I don't know. But yeah, I just wanted to hop on because I don't know. I'm on my little YouTube grind. You feel me? On my little YouTube grind. And I do got like this little, I don't know if it's a topic. I thought about something last night at work. I thought about how I know this woman, you feel me, that's into poly relationships. No disrespect to anybody that's in a poly relationship. But I thought about this. I was like, I think if you're in a poly relationship, plus this lady has a history of, dating men that are in relationships, right? And it made me feel like B Dizzle in the building, Dre in the building. PGA said, very consistent, very driven. Shout out to you. Thank you. Someone else just told me that I was very driven. Thank you. I really appreciate that, man. I don't think she's been on in like 2 days. That's not really like her, though, I don't think. I know she's under the weather a little bit. I don't know. Shout out to the homie Epi. Hopefully she pulls up later. But I thought about Rev in the building, hands to the ceiling. I thought about like this lady that's in a poly relationship, right? Like I said, no disrespect to the polys. You got to say that. And I realized like I'm not a jealous type of woman, but I feel like if you're proven to be poly, would you trust somebody around your partner? Because a poly person has a history of what? Being with somebody that's with somebody else. So would y'all really be with somebody? Would you bring them around your family member if you know they were poly? Or not a family member, your spouse. Would you bring them around your spouse if you knew? You feel me? Would y'all do that? I'm just curious. Rev, Nat, get that XRP. Thank you, proud to be a sim. Thank you for pulling up. Peace and blessings, BD. I was just talking to Epi, trying to see if she's available for my Family Feud tournament coming up. How is she doing? I feel like she usually would have been on by now. What do y'all think about the question? No problem at all. If she leaves for Polly, then she'll did me a favor. I'm just saying now, the question's like, let's say you got a homie. Let's say you got a homie that participates and poly, meaning that he got to keep two women, right? He got to keep two women. Would you feel comfortable bringing that person elevated in the building, LSU in the building, hands to the ceiling? Would you bring that person around your spouse if you knew they known to keep two different people and one of those people was the same gender as your wife, your husband? Would you bring them around your husband, or do you think that's like a jealousy issue, y'all? Great life. Shout out to you, Cracktown P. Thank you for pulling up, fam. BD, hey brother, how you doing? LSU, peace and blessings, chilling. I feel like my one homie wouldn't be around my woman. Where they do at? I don't know. I thought about it the other day. I was like, dang, bruh. She's known to be in a relationship with two different, well, a man and... Because I feel like you're cheating. You feel me? So if I know you're cheating, why would I bring you around my spouse? Thank you, Jay. I really appreciate it. Do you ever cook? Nah. I appreciate you pulling up, though. Shout out to the haters in the chat. BC, what is it? BCJ 1973 always says I'm always on live. Do I ever cook? Shout out to the haters who be in the building, right? Shout out to the haters. I'm lazy, not material. Why do you think I value what you say, bruh? Why do you think I value what you say? You're a complete stranger on the internet that don't even have a display picture. You feel me? Well, why do you think I care what you think? It's 2026. It's 2026. Bro, get out of here. 2026, no display picture, but we got some issues going on. Shout out to you, though, bruh. I do know how to cook in real life. Y'all hit that like button. I know how to cook in real life. Some people would say better than your mama. Some people would say better than your mama. Some people would say that. I didn't say it. They say it. Shout out to the haters we love and can't stand. Y'all y'all at the same time. Some people say I cook better than your mama. Go ask I bet you your mama don't use seasoning. Me? I use seasoning. But shout out to you for pulling up. Nah, we don't do 360s in 2026. We don't do it, boy. We don't do it, man. Come on. There's real women. Now you arguing, baby. I'm stating facts. See, an argument is when two people are shouting at each other. When one person's speaking some real facts, you pulled up with the, you feel me? See, that's narcissism, y'all. Yeah, y'all know what narcissism is? A narcissist will pull up and have an attitude and then blame you for when you respond with the facts. He pulled up and said, you're always on live. Do you ever cook? And then when I say, some people would say I cook better than your mama. I didn't say it though. You feel me? Because, I use seasoning. Some people would say, you put my plate by your mama's plate. We cook the same dish. Blindfold them. Some people would say my food's better. Then you know what he says? Mental illness. I think you got the mental illness, baby, but we ain't going to entertain you today. No, I'm not from New York. I wish I was. I wish I was from New York, but I'm not. Elevated in the building. B Dizzle. Girl Dad in the building. Hands to the ceiling. Appreciate y'all pulling up. Look at all the mods. Elevator. It's your time, baby. There you go. Appreciate you pulling up. I don't know. I do cook, though, in real life. Yeah. I don't take mess. I don't know why they think. I think they think by looking at me. Look at me. Bruh, I look like I just left a PGA tournament. You feel me? I think they think by looking at me that I'm just a pretty face. Sherry in the building. Ain't no problems, baby. I said like yesterday, I've been snapping on them all week. I've been snapping on them all week. We ain't doing it no more. You feel me? That's like old stuff. Of course, man. What Stacks be saying? You got the keys to the crib. All right, y'all. Let's do we've already had this question before, but let's do it again just for entertainment purposes. If y'all had a favorite seat on the couch, we're talking about a love seat's 2 seat cushions, right? So this one has 3. Which one are y'all? Are y'all the left? I hate saying these words, man. The right or in the middle? Which one are y'all? I don't know. I say it depends on who's on the couch. If there's 3 people on the couch, I don't like being in the middle. You feel me? I like being in the left, somewhere where I can just get up and go. I hate like restrictions. You feel me? I hate to feel restricted on a couch and in real life. I hate feeling that, feeling restricted. You sit the right, Elijah, the end of the couch. It don't matter which one. Right all the way, bro. The corners hit different. Like I dislike Elijah in the building. He says the right. Shout out to the right. I dislike when I'm in the bed and my daughter wants to sleep with me and I'm in the bed with my husband and I'm in the middle like a Oreo. I hate being trapped because I feel like I have to get up to go use the restroom. I hate asking for permission. You a lazy boy type. Shout out to B Dizzle for being a lazy boy type. All of it. H1. Shout out to you, baby. Need that L couch. Right. I need that. What do they call those? Sectionals. Isn't that what they call in real life? Sectionals. Hank. Damn, bruh. Why you want to know if I'm gay, baby? You good? Damn. Damn, that's wild. 2026, they asking people if they gay? It's wild out here, son. Yes, sectional. Okay, got you. Yeah. You know, I've never owned a sectional in my adult life. Now, when I was like growing up, my parents had a sectional, but I never owned one. That shit expensive. At like $5K. Isn't that like $5K? And then let it be leather. If it's leather, woof. How much is that, y'all? $15K? Sectional. Jolly said, hey, Jolly, how you doing? Girl, dad? I'll be trying to figure people out some days. I'm trying to learn to quit giving people like my energy. Because I know that my energy is 100%. You feel me? And they trying to knock me down to 10. And I'm just trying. I feel like I got a different kind of energy, y'all. Y'all feel like that? Let me know. Drop ones in the chat if y'all feel like y'all have a different kind of energy. Y'all, since we got 18 people in here, shout out to all 18 of y'all. I'm telling y'all now, since we got 21 people in here, shout out to all 21 of y'all. Let me let y'all know something. It's a secret, y'all. For real. For real. Hit that like button. Subscribe, because I usually don't come on this type of day. You know, I am a thug that works night shift and very determined to pursue my YouTube career. Not just like YouTube, but like I feel like I have good energy and I want to like leave my full-time job, not to do YouTube, but like I think YouTube to me is like networking. You feel me? YouTube to me is like me out handing out business cards and I'm trying to subscribe. Not only that, y'all, I feel like I have the dopest streams on YouTube, especially on Fridays, because on Fridays we do call-ins and we have different kind of topics. So I know my Nat Packians, the Nat Packs is what I call my community because my name is Natalie. You get it? I'm Natalie. My community's name is the Nat Packs. That's pretty dope, isn't it? Y'all don't see nothing like that on YouTube. But anyway, anywho, I would love for you to be a part of my community. We have call-ins this Friday. I think we voting. If y'all have not pulled over to the community tab, and we're voting. And So far, we're voting on a live Q&A, which I've never done that before. So you can call in and ask me any kind of question, but there are some limited restrictions you guys might want to pull up. It's going to be 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Eastern Standard Time. Y'all don't just take my business card and throw it out the window. I need y'all to look at the information on it now. Let me throw this away. Speaking of throwing stuff away, throw this couch question away. And then I'm really different, y'all, because girl dad stay laughing at me, y'all. I'm really different because I read everything in the comment section. I'm sitting closest to the door. I feel you on that one, Sherry. Didn't she just say her husband? They don't care, boy. You know why I say they don't care, OG Honeybee? They don't care because it's really sad, y'all. I'm going to try not to get all philosophical, but every day I get on here, I'm like, I'm married, my husband, my family, my kids, right? All together. And if I post a community post, I could be wrong because, I'm not the smartest person in the world, but I like to use a picture, nothing like seductive. I might be sitting down, make a post. Yeah, I'm going live today at 6. For example, OG Honeybee. That might be the post, right? And if I'm just doing a picture like, I don't know, like, you feel me? That's just an example. All day long in the community, all day long in the comment section. You're beautiful, you're beautiful, you're beautiful, you're beautiful, you're beautiful. Like I said, every day I say, my husband, my life, my kids. So I don't know why you would do it. Money, I'm trying to get the money, Elijah, where it at? If they asking you that, they need to read. They do. They do. Some have sleepers in them. Oh, yeah, those things are definitely. The one with the sleepers, I'm sure that's like, what, 25K? I know you bougie. Why you say I'm bougie? I've only been on this live stream for 17 minutes. You've already put me in a category of being bougie. Recliner, USB port. Yes, I was going to get this one. It wasn't no sectional, but it had like an iPad, like a USB port in it. Y'all know what I'm saying? You're pretty. Your girl, your lashes are slaying. Thank you. I appreciate that, Ducky. Like the live, y'all. Come on now. Let's see if that was worth it. DJ West. Yep, all them hearts. Best of luck. Don't give up, Paul. I really appreciate it. The real JB, not the fake one in the building. Thank you for pulling up. We still going live tonight, B Dizzle. In the middle, there is no armrest. Ooh. Elijah. That is good observation, man. D Will, have a good day, okay? Here comes another woman beater, woman basher. Let me do this, though. You feel me? Be smart. I'm back, y'all. I'm just trying to take some mental notes. You feel me? What up, buddy? I'm liking the blue. Thank you, man. They say my real color is, in real life, hold on, y'all, my bad. Shit. Here we go. Got to be on my P's and Q's when I go live now, y'all. I'm liking the blue. My real color that really complements my undertones I hear is red. But in real life, my favorite color is pink. What's y'all's favorite color? Drop it in the chat. I'm curious in real life. Chad, do I remember you? I'm going to be real. Because I'm all about honesty. I do not. But let me take a little photographic memory. Chad Ren Naker. I will remember you moving forward. I'm like, kind of like, if I talk to you every day or every other day, believe me, I'll remember you. But if I don't, my apologies. It's only human nature. Black, okay. Orange, blue, and red. You got 3 favorite colors. Red, we said your one name. If y'all had to pick one favorite color. One. What color is it going to be? Let's start over, y'all. We're going to start over. All right. JB said navy blue, black, blue. Okay. Bravo, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm your host, Natalie. Thank you for pulling up. We're now asking, what is your favorite color? We're doing a little icebreaker. Y'all remember when y'all would go back to school after whatever the break, and they would say, icebreaker, tell me something that, a favorite color. Jazz. I don't know if you got the memo. They're not asking that. They're not asking man and trans questions in the 2026. I don't know if you got the memo. I guess you didn't. If it's a 2-seater couch and you're in the middle, you have to lift both sides up if you want to recline. Really? I didn't know that, bro. Thank you for letting me know. Red? Okay. Jazz, baby, you owe me like white on rice. Damn, did I do something to you? You're just so curious if I'm a man, if I'm trans. What did I do to you? Damn. What'd I do? Let me know. Really? So your favorite color is red? I like red too, but I'm going to tell y'all without telling y'all. Let me turn around too, because y'all got to see it too. All right. Y'all see the chair? Boom. Right? Y'all see the mic? Y'all see my new work bottle? What's my favorite color? Let me know. Let me know if y'all can guess. What's my favorite color, y'all? Yes. Always. You're beautiful. That's what you are. Forget the haters. Marlos, I appreciate you. It's always been pink, y'all. My favorite color's always been pink. Cosmo, your favorite color is green, or you think my favorite color is green? Let me know. Let me know. Jazz, yeah, I did something to you. Whatever I did, baby, I'm sorry. I'm married, so I didn't mess with your dad. I don't like breaking up happy homes. But I think it takes a different type of thug. You feel me? You different, baby. I don't know if anybody's ever told you. You different because you hop around on live streams asking people all day if they're man. And that takes a whole different type of energy, man. That takes a whole different type of frequency. So I know you determined in real life. So you got to be determined, because you didn't ask me 11 times if I'm a man. Shout out to you. Beige. I like beige too. Is this beige? Is the hat beige? I really think I like how khaki goes with blue. I think I like to coordinate, y'all. I like to coordinate. So I like how beige goes with, I don't know, it does something to me. It makes me do what? Yeah, my iPhone 14 going out. So I got to get the new iPhone 17 with the Ultra 3 Apple Watch bundle so I can monitor my music platform. Shout out to you, Delore, for dropping that knowledge about yourself. I really appreciate you. Primo in the building. You've already lost if you responded. No. How does that make me lose? I feel like it gives me the upper hand, because I feel like, I have the power, and so do my mods, of kicking them out, and we didn't do that. You feel me? I feel like, I don't know. I don't feel like I lost. I was trying to get a rise out of you. Did it work or no? Y'all think it worked? Drop ones in the chat if it worked. If they got a rise out of me. Ronnie in the live, hands up to the sky. Yes. Just on dark level. Is this dark? Is this dark? It's kind of dark, isn't it? Baby blue too, though. I don't know. I like baby blue. You have a nat for that. The blue goes with the beige. Thank you, Chris. I really appreciate it. It's Mike. Damn. Oh, dang it. Oh my God, my daughter, y'all. Dang it. I love red, pink, beige, white. Those are my go-to. Yeah, I like pastel colors too. I like to wear like really bright colors. I like you, really. Really, I like you. I like to wear light colors because I feel like I have a light like aura or my energy. You feel me? So I usually gravitate towards a lot of light colors. Water, blue vest, drama. What's that mean? Says I was talking about putting colors and clothes together. Oh yeah, yeah, I got you, Reb. I got you. I understand what you're saying. Y'all, so the question that's been tucked over there to the right, you feel the same way? You like wearing light colors because your aura. Debbie in the building. How are you? I am Forrest. Is your name Debbie or Forrest? Are you doing identity theft? So I feel like really like one day I was at work 1 week and I guess unsubconsciously I wore black all week and I didn't even realize it. But my manager was like, "Dang, Natalie, you good? Like you've been wearing black all week." And I was like, "I guess." Dolores, don't pay too much attention, baby. Don't do all that. They're just normal earrings. I'm just a normal American that works at Amazon. I'm not a baller, shot caller. You feel me? Yeah, Debbie, you out, baby. Have a good day, okay? Hold on, let me get right. Black is a colorful color. Yeah, powerful color, but I just don't personally wear black because I don't know, like, I don't know. I just feel like I like bright colors. I'm not the one who wants attention, the one that likes to stand out. But like, I don't know, bright colors. I just like bright colors. I don't know. And I've been liking pink for a minute because I remember like I painted my whole room pink when I was in like the 3rd grade. That Pepno Bisdol pink. So I've been on pink. Will my future self get buffer or skinnier? Which one you leaning towards, Shogun? Let me know, baby. Banana in the building. LOL, calm down. I'm just... Yeah, I wish I had the day and the time. Black is a color from all other... Yeah, and I will say, like, no matter what, I typically have, like, black, leggings or black. I don't really wear blue jeans anymore, y'all. So, yeah, we got 11 people in here. Shout out to 11 people. What is something you would ask your future self? That is a real question I would like ask on my real life streams. Let me know, y'all. Calm down. I'm just complimenting you. Besides, if you see my platform's address totally different. I don't know what that mean, bro. I'm gonna be real. I worked last night. Dolores, I probably got 2 hours of sleep. I don't know what that mean. I asked my future self, why you take so long to get here? What does that mean though, really? I don't know what I would ask my future self. That's deep, y'all. It's a deep question. What would you ask your future self? You have a question you would ask your future self. Black is a dominant of all others. Ooh, I feel what you're saying, Rev. Scott in the building. You are very gorgeous and beautiful and adorable, young lady. Thank you. There's so many similes in that sentence, Anthony. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for pulling up and enlightening me on my beauty and gorgeous and adorable. I really appreciate that. What wisdom and discernment? I don't know what I would ask my future self, though. I think probably, because you know how, like, we talked about this the other day, like, when you're a kid, you see yourself a certain way, right, as an adult. And so I still, obviously, as an adult, see myself that way. So I would probably ask myself, like, what steps do I take to get there? You know what I'm saying? What are the steps I take to get there? Yeah, Rev, definitely. Oh, I would ask, why would you want to know how you're going to die? I think I want that to be a secret. I want it to be a mystery. Yeah, we got 12 people in here, 31 likes. If y'all have not hit that like button, if you like topics like this. Smash that like button. Subscribe only if y'all gonna come back. I feel like my community is more. I don't know how y'all are. I'm reading the comment section. I really don't know how old y'all are, but it's given like school's out. I get it. The snowstorm that's going on up north. I get it. You feel me? But my community is really for like questions like that. You feel me? Asking your future self. So if that's something you're into, make sure you subscribe and turn your notification on. I would ask my future self if a factor of the attributes of life I carry, will they be relevant with the future of the consequences and make better decisions. Ooh, Philip, that's deep. Shout out to you, homie. I feel like I was blessed with the gift of I think really deep. So like I'm the kind of person I think first before doing. So I never make like irrational decisions. Now, if I'm angry or upset, yeah, it's going to be irrational. But like when it comes to like, I just usually think. So shout out to you, Philip, for addressing that out loud. I would ask my future self how many times people, yeah, Dolores, have a good day, okay, baby? I don't know why you spelled times like that, but shout out to you, baby. Have a good day, okay? Take time to breathe. To get to that part, my walking, my purpose, LOL, I did. So I might ask that I might dodge it. Why you gotta dodge it for? I don't know. I like asking myself, I think it's a part of reflection. I like asking myself uncomfortable questions. I think when you ask yourself uncomfortable questions, it sets you up for success. Like if you never know your flaws, I think you never know you're doing them. Does that make any sense? I don't know, y'all. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm on my 39-year-old grown woman status. I would ask so I can dodge it. How old are you again? 39? I found you through Dante. Not in a good way. What happened? What are you talking about, really? Yes, I studied technology. Hello, here listening. And while getting a few things done, hope all is well. Keeping up with the Griffins. How are you doing? I know it's a two-part channel. I don't know if it's I'm trying to get y'all's names together, but I appreciate you pulling up. Let me know who I'm speaking to so I can just address you moving forward. Don't waste time with yeah, I try not to. Lori, how you doing? Hey over there, D, how you doing? I would my future lottery numbers. Girl. Me too. I asked ChatGPT the other day. I said, bro, what is the fastest way of me getting $1 billion by 6 p.m.? And it was like 11 a.m. And they were just like, Natalie. I was like, bro, come on now. And he's like, play the lottery. Nah, man. That's not guaranteed money. I need the $1 billion guaranteed. No questions asked. I believe because of the AI technology cloud is over us, we must make adjustments. Philip, I appreciate you pulling up, but we don't really do like politician and political and severe spiritual talk on this channel. You feel me? It's more about I only worry about controlling the things I can control. Thank you for that 100 in the rubies. My bad, y'all. And I can only control moi. When Megan Thee Stallion says, ma, I can only control me. So like political, I can't control the political. I can't control the government. I can only control Natalie. You feel me? I take accountability and I only control the things that I can control. I understand what you're saying, baby. But I can't control that stuff. Please like and subscribe only if you're going to come back. Thank you, Rev. It's both today. Shout out to both of y'all, Christy and Joseph, for pulling up. The kids at school, it has to be put in the world. And All right, Philip. I like the truth videos that you addressed with him using his baby mama working and him chilling on YouTube. You know how many people hate me? Sakron, thank you for that 100, baby. I see your name now. Um, I didn't know Dante, he got some boy. He got some diehard fans. And I think for me, we don't say sir and trans Curtis in 2026. I don't think you got the memo, baby. But I'm a person who calls things how they are. You feel me? And me calling things how they are, I think he has his audience convinced that, I don't know, brainwashed in a sense, that whenever people talk about him, Dante London, y'all, if y'all don't know who he is, pull him up. That I'm going to tell you a story he did, and then y'all can just evaluate off of that, right? So I didn't really know Dante. And I don't know. Dante's one of these people that got famous from, there was like a trend a couple years ago that YouTube's on easy mode, which y'all see how hard I go on YouTube. So we already know that's not even possible. He hopped on a trend, right? And a lady I was watching suggested that he was a motivation, which we already know again. Then I'm going to get into the story. I motivate myself, right? Boom, bam. So she's like, pull up to his channel. And I said, well, maybe this can give me a little extra push. You feel me? Even though I'm out here pushing like I'm in labor. Anywho, so when I first pulled up, I told you I have this like gift. Some people might say like I'm delusional, where I can just see through certain people who are lying. You feel me? Like, doot, 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 I can, a little alarm. And he was no different, right? So I wound up subscribing, but I was like, nah, bro, this ain't resonate with me. But before I unsubscribed, there was a video of y'all, this video that him was talking to a girlfriend and she was interviewing him, and how he was saying like he quit his girlfriend at that time. This is a different lady. Was working while pregnant, 8 months, and he wasn't trying to work because he was so passionate about YouTube and how he was going to be successful on YouTube. Keep in mind, he hasn't had any brand deals. He doesn't have merch. He doesn't go live, he just puts videos out. And during that time, he was making like $30 a month. And I'm like, wait a minute, bruh. So you're telling me, because, I have 2 kids. I know what it's like to be pregnant, 8 months pregnant, working. And you're telling me this man staying at home in the hopes that his YouTube's going to pop off. And he was like, yeah, I didn't have money to get food. I was asking my baby's mama's mom, my girlfriend's mom at the time, my mom at the time, and while he stayed at home. And for me, I just didn't understand. What man allows their child's mother to work, and you're attempting to make YouTube work, attempting. And when I got on here and said that, a lot of people got mad. His diehard fans, I don't care, because it's like, what kind of man are y'all going for? You feel me? Because I could never settle for a man that stays at home, not really making money, $30 a month, because you think your channel is going to blow up. You don't even know. So that was crazy to me that, that I couldn't get it. I couldn't get it. I could not. I can't like wrap my head around it. And like, I have 2 daughters. So I think, what would you do? A lot of people don't like, it's hard for some people to be first person. But like, think about it. What would you do if your daughters came home to you and said, hey, I'm pregnant. I'm 8 months pregnant. And whoever, Isaac ain't working. He won't work, Mom. I'm behind on all my bills. He keeps asking his mom for money because he thinks his job's going to work. Come on, man. I don't know why you can't even just do it part-time. Work part-time. If you're that, why quit ultimately? And when I said that, people got mad and came for me and I'm a hater. What am I hating on, y'all? What am I hating on? What am I hating on? What is it to hate on? I don't get it. It's realistic. Like realistic. You feel me? I don't know, y'all. But anywho, that's why I got a lot of hate. And he got a little fake cousin that some days comes on here. Keep my cousin's name out your mouth. It's stupid stuff, Don. You feel me? It's stupid stuff. Yeah, he's not Mr. Beast, and he doesn't have brand deals as a source of additional income. You feel me? Like to put all your eggs in a basket. I mean, I don't know what his paycheck looks like on YouTube, but I don't know. I'm just really torn on the part that was the purpose of the video. That you're saying that you want your 8-month pregnant girlfriend to work and you're going to sit at home. And I just feel like that's not a masculine man to be. It doesn't even have to be masculine. It's not a man to me that you will watch. You feel me? When I was pregnant, my feet swelled up. I couldn't even get my shoes on. And you're watching that woman be pregnant, tired. You're double the amount of tired when you're pregnant. Double. You feel me? 8 months. About to pop. You need all of these things, right? You need baby stuff. You need diapers. And you just trying to make YouTube work. Boy. That just rubs me the wrong way. And then when I say that, like I said, people get mad. Oh, you hating on him. How? What? What am I hating on? And then if he got successful, I know she's jealous now. It's just you don't take risks like that. At least I don't. I'm not shaming him for taking that risk. I'm shaming him for allowing that woman to get up tired every day. You feel me? To go to work tired. I don't know. That's a different kind of beast to me, boy, to watch someone go through that. To watch someone suffering, I don't really like those people. Dead cells, how you doing, cuz? My bad. Hey, I appreciate that, your honesty. Philip, I stay honest, baby. Did you think about doing comedy? I haven't had the time. I work 40 hours at Amazon on night shift. When I get off a night shift, I come home for 2 hours, then run my daughter to work, and then I go to sleep, and then I hop on YouTube. I really have not had the time to think about it yet, Dad. I'm sorry, homie. Lazy. Boy, I don't know him. Yankees looks good on you. Thank you. Y'all, we got 17 people in here. Shout out to all 17 of you guys for pulling up and listening to me talk, getting inside the mind of a delusional woman. If y'all like content like this, do me a favor and tap the like button, subscribe. Only if y'all gonna come back. I am doing a live call-in segment this Friday. I would love for y'all to be there. We're doing a Q&A. So you can call in and ask me questions. Hopefully I won't get any trolls, but you know how the world is on YouTube. They're going to pull up. Millions of people are doing that. Thinking YouTube going to blow them up. Yeah, and I feel that. The American dream, I guess, but I think when you're jeopardizing your family, that's where the lines cross. I think my channel is going to blow up eventually. But the thing is, and I hate my job. I've been at Amazon for 6 years, but I wouldn't quit my job on site and pursue, my channel blowing up. Pursue my channel blowing up, and I wouldn't just jeopardize my family being hungry. That's wow. That's selfish. That's the word. That is selfish. He's not Mr. Beast. I agree. I thought you said you deal with only things that you. I thought you said you deal with only things that you can control of. I do, Jerry. Why you say that? $30 isn't a paycheck. It's not. And then you got to have $100 on YouTube to cash out. On YouTube, you can get paid monthly. But if you make $30 a month, so 30, 60, 90, you would need at least 4 months to cash out that $100. And if you don't get it, it like rolls over until you cash it out. So he's rolling over. You can't take the $30 out. Boy, some wild work, son. I think that women choose the wrong guy. I think though, but I agree with you, Rev. But I also think that starting to get hot, boy. I also think that no one shows their true intentions from the jump. You feel me? So I know for a fact he didn't come up to her like, hey, my name is such and such. I plan on Antonio in the building. I plan on doing YouTube every day until it takes off. He didn't say that at first. You know, they start off with jobs, right? And then, oh, I can do YouTube. And then by that time, it's too late. You pregnant. You feel me? I don't think people show up that way. That might be their intentions, but they don't reveal it all ultimately up front. You know that, Rev. I'm sure you didn't dealt with people like that. We talked about it, that make you feel like they're a certain way, and then you find out they're not that way. You feel me? Hit that like button. Turn on your notifications for upcoming videos and live streams. I appreciate the support. Send a super chat, please. And thank you. Be respectful. Subscribe if you only gonna come back, y'all. Please, only if y'all gonna come back. Please do not subscribe because y'all think I'm some eye candy. I don't think I'm eye candy, but I don't want y'all to subscribe and think I'm eye candy because here lately, I'm gonna tell you about the problem that's going on. People are just blowing up. I just got one. I wish I had my other phone to show y'all. Dang, I left it in the room. But only thing I'm getting on my comment section and my videos is you're cute, you're pretty, you're cute, you're pretty. I'm not here for that. Like, I want y'all to listen to whatever brain cells I got left. You feel me? Kaimar, how you doing? Shout out from Chicago. Just now tapping into your YouTube. What's it about? Alexis, I called you Alex. My apology. Is it Alex or Alexis? All right, so I don't know. Let me let somebody tell you what it's about. Let me see what they think. Rev, what do you think my channel is about? What do you think? What do you think my channel is about? Because I think it's about something else. Or is it possible that she missed some important red flags? Possibly. You know, it's possible she could have got, gaslighted to think that he was a certain person as well. I know what you mean, sis. Reb, you realize men are put onto this earth to mate, taking everything we say so personally. I didn't realize that, Gladiator. I didn't realize when I picked my husband that I was like, this is a perfect person to mate with. You feel me? This is going to be my mater, Let me see what I can get out of mating with him. I never thought that, but thank you for letting me know. What makes you think I don't have a job? No, I worked night shift last night, baby. I can't have two hustles. That's your job. You work, I'm assuming, at a full-time job, right? But then you have a part-time job of being a hater, and you flock around to everybody's live stream and saying that. That's deep. Hey, at least I get paid for mine. Let me go on to the next one. Curtis in the building. Wall eat puffs. Reese's Puff. Eat them up. I remember that commercial. Your channel is about the life of Natalie. Nah, that's not like very philosophical though. Like, I like to get into details. You feel me? Gotta go. See you next. Take it easy. Really, thank you. You too. Last time I seen your live, but it was literally for 1 to 2 minutes. And you were talking about masculine women and guys being scared to approach women. What did you think about that, though? Is your name Alex or Alexis? I like to address people by their real name. Let me know which one to call you, okay? Boundaries, personal responsibility, facts. You're jobless now. Maybe you need to go, you probably have that. Alexis in the building, hands to the ceiling. Noe, baby, I would think if I was jobless right now, I would be looking for a job or I would be creating content. That's what I would do. I don't think I would pull up on people's live streams and say, get a job. Because I have a job. You feel me? If you got time, I can show you. You feel me? I can show you better than I can tell you. Let me know. What up, Hova? Hova in the building? You from St. Louis? Or is that just your team? Alexis, yeah, we were just talking about maybe last time I seen your live, but it was literally 1 to 2 minutes. And we were talking about how masculine women and guys be scared to approach women. That's something I would say. I probably said in 2026, men don't know how to approach women. Natalie in the building, hands to the ceiling. Always nice to meet a Natalie. That men are afraid to approach women. And I say the last 10 times men have attempted to approach me. Keep in mind, I'm married, Alexis. They literally have walked up to me or stared me in the eyes. First zoom in of the day. Oh, I got some eyeliner right here, y'all. Y'all didn't even tell me. They stared me in the eyes. And me being very confident or delusional, I stare back. Hit them with that. You know what I'm saying? And they think me hitting them with that look that I'm interested. And they'll take a 360 and come back. Oh, yeah, what's your Instagram? So I think either I'm old, but I'm used to men going up to women and saying, hey, sorry I was staring. I think you're very beautiful. My name is Joey Blase Blase. But now they don't do that because the men, a lot of my men, golly, Natalie, my analytical report shows that I have 78% men. And a lot of men tell me they're scared of rejection. They're scared of rejection. So that's how they handle it. By doing that or waiting for the woman to basically take over the conversation or show them a sign that they're interested. I think, I could be wrong because I'm not the smartest crayon in the box, that you got to shoot your shot regardless. Oregon in the building, hands to the ceiling. Do you believe it is a conflict, a masculine woman and a man? It depends on the dynamics, I think. Because I think a lot of men, the brightest crayon in the box. I said the smartest crayon in the box. I think it depends on the man because to some people, I have a lot of masculine traits. For one, I'm very outspoken. That's a masculine trait, right? I'm very independent. That's masculine. I was told today that just me on YouTube alone was told twice today, and it's only 11:40 in the morning, my time. I was told twice today that my perseverance on YouTube is crazy. So the way I oh my God, y'all, my bad. My cat is out here bugging. So I think like that, clearly, I gotta have a strong man. My man gotta be strong. He gotta be really strong because I don't look for, there's a guy in my job that likes me, but he's like a crybaby. And to me, that's a sign of weakness. If I'm very strong, you think I'm gonna be with someone who cry over everything? No. So I feel like you have to match my tough a little harder. You got to be harder than me. You feel me? Or it's going to be a conflict right there, Rev. I know it's a long statement, but I gotta orchestrate my words. New subscriber here seems very genuine to what more YouTubers need to do. I really appreciate you. I like to be me. Alexis, I can only be me. And I'm going to capitalize off being me. But I do think, though, when people say, men say that women are intimidating, and that's why they don't think that they can approach them because they're scared of rejection. I do think when y'all first got in a car, those who drive, Did you know how to drive a car? Did you know how to drive a car when you first got in a car? You don't. You didn't. So that being said, you had to learn how to drive a car, right? I'm not saying learn how to handle rejection, but you got to get used to it. You feel what I'm saying? You got to get used to it. You can't expect to get in because I know when I first started driving, baby, woo! Even now, my friends even say, Natalie, girl, like you drive too slow. I just don't believe in getting in a car and running stoplights and stuff. So I don't know. Appreciate you, Neil. I appreciate you subscribing, Alexis. It means a lot. Hey, make sure you come back Friday. That's when the real party happens. Also, I do have an exclusive members tier. It's only $3.99. I'm going live on there later on today. So whatever days I'm not live on here, I'm going to be live over there. And it's a whole access of real life situations that I deal with as an adult, such as, my roommate that liked me, key in my bedroom door. It's a whole story of stuff like that. So definitely pull up, man. If you got $3.99, I like to say that's cheaper than my coffee at Starbucks. My coffee at Starbucks, I get that venti iced coffee, add a shot of espresso. That mug, $8. So my membership costs less than my Starbucks coffee. I don't know what that mean about me, but rejection is a part of life. Hova, I believe you, bruh. So a man can't just be a man. He has to match your energy. I'm saying I don't like to be dominant. I'm not a dominant woman. I do have a dominant personality, but I like my man to be the dominant one. Or I feel like I'm going to be roughing you around. You feel me? Every woman wants a man that leads. And if I feel like the situation yesterday, the guy at my job crying because he's hurt. I don't cry like that when I'm hurt. So to me, that looks like a sign of weakness. And I don't believe in being with a man that gives me a sign like he's weak. I like a strong man because I'm a strong woman. Is that bad? Y'all think that's sad, or y'all think I should just go for men that I'm over here dominating? Nah, I feel like a man needs to be a man. And if I'm saying, baby, wipe your tears, it's going to be okay. Like, no, we can't be crying together, man. I'm sorry. I'm not on that. I'm not on that type of time. You expect a car to be a car. Yeah, it's going to be all right. I know school's out because of the snowstorm. So shout out to you guys for being in here. You feel me? A little snow day. I feel y'all. Good morning, Demetrius. How you doing? Actually, I did. I'm a visual learner. Shout out to school being out. Shout out to you, Edwin. Also, on the flip side, some women and also men don't know how to treat each other. And I agree with you. But I think you can't really treat your partner until you know your partner, and your partner has to tell you sometimes. You feel me? Your partner sometimes has to tell you how you want to be treated. I feel like if they tell you and then you fumble the bag, then that's on you. But I think also you have to be willing to learn how to treat your partner. Nat and chat at Starbucks now in the ATL airport. Let's go. V-Love, give me that venti hazelnut coffee with classic syrup with a shot of espresso. Be safe, V-Love. Right, men should never show emotions. I mean, I'm not going to say never, but like if you're more emotional than me, baby, we got a problem. I personally can't do it. Now, some women like a sensitive man like that. Me, I don't, because I'm already dominating, y'all. Listen to me how I talk. Story time. I used to work at this Amazon. There was a man. Y'all see this eyeliner? I got eyeliner on today, y'all. But I worked at this warehouse and it was very physical. Delivery station. Amazon, if you know, you know, right? But anyway, this manager wore eyeliner just as me to me. So that would never work for me. I can't, no disrespect. That to me seems feminine. Fast forward, my eyeliner would smear. And he told me, like, oh, he didn't talk like that, but he's like, girl, like, he didn't say girl, but he was like, use primer. And he's giving me all these makeup tips to keep my eyeliner on because he wears eyeliner. And then when I would go and talk to him, y'all see how I'm looking at y'all? That's how I would look at him, and I would talk like this. And he would just look down. Oh, you make me so shy. Oh, I get embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed when I'm around you. I don't know why I'm so anxious. Like, do y'all think I can be with somebody like that? I'm mighty confident. I need me a confident man that's gonna, I don't want to say dominate me, but match my energy, bruh. Like, I feel like I'm on a higher frequency. I could be delusional, but higher frequency just means I'm not shy and nervous and intimidated no more, man. I own up to who I am. I'm not going to settle for a man that looks down when I talk to him because I intimidate him. No, we need to be on the same level or higher. Y'all, I don't think it's really Houston, we have a problem here. I think that makes sense. Like, Houston, we don't have, nah, bro, we don't have no problem, but I need a man if I'm dominating. You feel me? I need a man that, you feel me? Like, he can't tell me to open the 2-liter. You know, I need him to open the 2-liter because I'm so dominating. Y'all, I don't know. You mentioned roommate. I thought you were married. Mitch, this was previously on The Fabulous Life of Natalie. Currently speaking, the only roommate I have 2 actually. My daughter and my husband. That's very sad. What part, Jerry? LOL. Wendell in the building, and she's an 11-year-old in her head. Who, me? You're funny, princess. Who told you a man can't cry? I never said a man can't cry. Y'all, it might be over y'all's heads. I'm not trying to be mean, but y'all probably never dealt with a woman like me. I get it. That's probably what it is. You're used to these, and shout out to them. But a lot of women are not confident. A lot of men aren't confident. I'm confident, y'all. And I know what I'm saying. And it really doesn't even pertain to the y'all that are in here because I'm married. I'm taken off the market. And the man that I'm looking for, I got him. You feel me? The man I'm looking for, I got him. He didn't come in staring at me and then I'll stare at him and then, oh, what's your Instagram? Literally, he came up to me and said, I think you're so beautiful. My name is, I would love to take you out. And he's my dream guy. If I went down the street, tire flew off, I wouldn't know how to fix it. I can call him. He can try to teach me how to fix it. He could fix it. Like, I like me a strong man like that, oh, baby, thank you so much for the 10. Make sure y'all smack that. I'm cool on relationships. Y'all making ish harder than what it's supposed to be. I keep my peace. It shouldn't be hard, though. I think if y'all listen to me, y'all smack that like button on Hova. I know that I know how to, like, teach men. I mean, but not all women are like me. You feel me? So there's hood rats that shame you for even approaching them. I don't know how to deal with women like that. But if you want like a highly confident woman like me, I know how to talk to women like me because I'm me. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I really appreciate the super chat. It won't let me stroll up. Oh, here we go. Hold on, y'all. Telling a man he can't cry would classify as knowing him how to treat him. Guys got to be terminators, boy. Answer the chat question. Not much people in here. I like a strong woman, but how in the hell can you allow a woman to dominate you? As a man, it makes no sense. I'm not saying like allow me to dominate you. I'm saying, y'all, I only got 2 hours of sleep, so let me use all of my energy to focus on how to say this question or answer this question because I feel like a lot of people are confused. I'm not saying, listen, I'm a strong woman. Yes, we can all agree on that. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? Only thing I'm saying is I cannot be with a man that cries all the time, always feeling down, always feeling sad, always thinking, well, Natalie, you're so attractive. You're going to cheat on me. I can't personally be with a man like that. You have to be a different frequency for me, meaning like you have to be comfortable with me, allowing me to do whatever, not like what I do. I don't know how to explain it. I know what it means in my head. Good morning, Marshall. How you doing? Long time no see. Well, Jerry, then why are you in here, baby? You don't got to be in here. Why are you in here? Just to see? You just want to see a show? Sometimes we can't win for losing. And what's good? Yo, I was a joke. I was about what? Yo, was a joke I said about yesterday about getting your SSD check and you signed up for the membership. You shouldn't measure a man by those things. You should I do measure him by his character. That's not his character. To say something's over someone's head because they don't agree. I'm not saying you look. 13 in the building, cans in the ceiling. Oh, that changes everything then. If you are married, then I'm going to shut up because you already know what you're doing. Exactly. I'm not saying this to like catch a man. I know a lot of people think that, I'm online to catch a husband. But I'm not online to catch a husband, y'all. We will talk to women in the chat that need a man to tell them how. We will talk to the women in the chat. They need a man to tell them how. What do you mean, Wendell? JB, no, I'll never be offended by someone that's not true, bro. I got too many emotions for that. You good. Don't talk down on men. We know that what we need to do. What do you mean by that? Why are y'all getting so offended? Why would I speak my mind over a topic I'm passionate about? Why do y'all get offended? No doubt, Aunt. I got it from that Dave. Shut up. Hova is right. Peace is everything. Women be wanting too much nowadays. What do they be wanting though? What do women want to make y'all feel like they wanting too much? I don't believe that the woman should dominate the men. I don't believe it either. Is that not a perfect example? I don't mean like dominate him, right? I don't mean like dominate him. I mean like for example, right? For example, I think this is a good example. A lot of men don't know how to change tires, right? Let's say if I do, which I don't. I wouldn't be with a man that requires me to like, oh, go change the tire or do anything that seems masculine. You know what I'm saying? Does that not make sense to y'all? I don't know how to really explain it, I guess. I don't know. I know what I'm saying, though. Y'all know I got 2 hours of sleep, so come back when I get more sleep, all right? Come back when I get more sleep, then I might be bright-eyed and bushy-tailed to tell y'all what I'm talking about. It's your job to make sure he doesn't stay down. What do you mean by stay down, though? You don't let a woman dominate, but let her lead when she needs to. Exactly. I do believe in that. Yeah, case in point, I tell this story all the time. Let me tell this story. Maybe this might help. All right. My husband's Cuban, right? So during COVID, he got locked down in Cuba, right? Me being a strong woman, I think. And we did not plan on him getting locked down in Cuba for 1 year, y'all. 1 year. 1 year. So during that time, I was working and I had to have the mindset of having 2 kids, my husband trapped in Cuba. I got to make it work. So I effortlessly worked 60-hour shifts to make sure that I didn't go homeless. A lot of women, or people in general, I don't think it's a woman thing. I don't think they have the mindset of doing that. A lot of people I could have been evicted, but I chose to go hard in order to not be evicted. And a lot of people can say, oh man, I can do 60s at a warehouse. A lot of people can't do that. I know a lot of people who just can't do it. So I think me being strong allowed me to not, you feel me? And I wouldn't want the situation to be reversed. I got trapped in Cuba. I come home to a man. This is what I'm saying, like a weak man that I need to dominate. This is it. A man that, oh, well, yeah, I could have worked 60s. I just chose not to do it. Oh, the house got up for repossession or whatever was going on. Let's just say it, not even including the COVID rules or whatever. That's what I'm saying. Like, I got to have a man with a strong mindset. If you're crying over stupid shit, you feel me? Then no, you ain't for me. That's what I'm trying to say, because I already have a dominant personality to where if you can't match my personality, or if you want to cry over stupid shit, or you're going to be very insecure, or you're going to be very jealous, or you're going to think I'm always talking to somebody, or I dated a guy before that always wanted to open my door, right? Always wanted to open my door if we went inside of a business, not out of a car. And then he went, I would think if that's what your goal is, to open my door, that makes you feel whatever, then you need to step it up. I walk fast. Don't have me beating you to the door every second and then complaining. I'm not going to water myself down and walk purposely slow so you can get the door. If that's what you want to do, open the door, then do it. You feel me? And I have these conversations with men at my job where they load boxes on my table. Listen, is this shit that I'm talking about? Is this shit? Some people, you got to tell them what to do. It's called type D personality. That's what it is. But you got to load these boxes on my table, right? And I get it. They might get 4 or 5 tables. And I don't mind loading my boxes on my table because I like to work. I'm not the person who's going to sit around and wait. Oh, no one's loaded my boxes on I'm not going to do that. I don't mind getting my boxes every now and then, but like, don't make it a pattern, because men typically do this job of saying, oh, Natalie, do you want me to get your boxes? Bruh, if you got to ask me to get my boxes, then you shouldn't be doing it. Oh, why are you doing my job? Well, hurry up. If you hurry up, like I said, I don't mind doing it 1 time, 2 times, 3 times max. It's a 10-hour shift. But if it's a habitual thing that I got to keep loading my boxes on the table and then you complain, well, you should let me do my job. Well, you need to be faster. There's something like, don't allow me to do your job. Do y'all see what I'm saying? Dominant behavior. You want to get mad that I'm doing your job, but you're not stepping up to do it effortlessly. Opening my door. If you feel like you want to open my door, then you need to adjust something in your head. Adjust something. I walk fast, not intentionally, but if you want to make it a habit of opening all of my doors, then you need to go a little faster. Dominant behavior. If I come home and you got us evicted, but I didn't get us evicted, dominant behavior. Do y'all get it now? I hope y'all do. I hope y'all do. It's probably me. Like I said, I apologize. I had 2 hours of sleep, but I think that's what I'm trying to say. Dominant behavior. All right, let me get back in the chat. It's your job to make sure he doesn't stay down. You don't let a woman dominate, but let her lead when she needs to. Thank you, 13. I think if you still in here, you made something click in my head for me to power that on. Some women don't know how to treat a man. And I agree with you. I agree with you. Some women don't, but I think you have to know your man personally. Hey, how do you like to be treated? Or just doing little gestures. You feel what I'm saying? Give me a shout out, please. Ruben in the building. Where The love most women be cold, honestly. Why they be so cold? So basically, Natalie is just saying she doesn't want. That's what I'm saying. I couldn't think of the words. I got a character all right. Well, I mean, I am online to find me a queen. Bruh, you in the wrong place to be looking. Well, I mean to say hi. Hey, Brandon, how you doing? You are beautiful, Christian. Thank you. Right, Rev? I was saying it's men out here who want women to run relationships and every other aspect are not asserting themselves as a respectable presence. And I believe that. Like, I think men should lead, allegedly. But if you can't, like based on my husband's situation, I ran the household effortlessly. And I'm not trying to like brag or whatever, but there's some men who want to lead, but they can't. I think not everybody's capable, not every man is capable of leading just because you're a man. I'm probably offended because, as they say, a dog hollers. And although I don't cry all the time, I have problems with crying. Jerry, what I'm saying is everybody is made for somebody. I really believe that. And a woman might want a man that cries. I'm not everybody's type. Look, how can I say I'm not everybody's type? And I'm okay with that. A woman would like that for her. Somebody like you. Me, personally, no. And I'm not saying it in a rude way because I can counter that offer and say, not everybody's going to like me in real life. And I get that. I'm comfortable with that. I don't go out in life and expecting everybody to like me. And I say the same thing online. Not all of y'all are going to like me online. I'm not offended by it. Is that offensive? I don't know. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I'm grown enough to say that. Let women bring more to the table. Facts. What do you expect a woman to bring to the table, guys? What are y'all saying? You're a keeper, amazing. Hey, most definitely strong. I appreciate that. Get the likes up. Wendell, thank you. He's not for you. Exactly. I'm not doing simps. Nat is just creating a dialogue. In a nutshell, not saying grow some nuts. Right. Stop being a bitch. That's what I say. Stop being a bitch. I used to argue with a man because he wanted to beat me to the door and open it. Oh my God, you didn't let me do it. Oh my God. Do it. If you going to do it, you going to do it. Quit making excuses. I'm a person who don't make excuses for anything. You like those who know me, I'm passionate about growing my channel, right? Right. I keep saying throughout this live stream. Now, if y'all believe me or not, that's another thing. I literally got 2 hours of sleep. Literally. But I'm still here. Why? Because I want to grow my channel. I think what makes me different. Ooh, I'm about to speak some facts. When I hit the mic, it's about to be some facts. That I am very determined. I believe if I want anything, I can get it. I don't believe in obstacles. I don't let anything stop me from getting what I'm getting. And I say the same thing about the man with the door. The same thing about the men throwing the boxes on. If you're going to do it, baby, do it. Don't say, do you want me to? I don't know. Like, do it. It's your job. Do it. But don't get mad when you see me do it. Oh, you doing my job. Baby, hurry up. Make it so I don't have to do your job. I don't know, y'all. Maybe something wrong with me. I don't know. You new to the video, Kim? Thank you for pulling up. Hurry up is crazy. Why is that crazy? She sounds very controlling. Did I put in that man's mind fighting? Did I put in his mind? I never said, hey, when he told me, what kind of man did you like? Do you like? I never said, I like a man that opens my doors. That's something he settled on. He said he wants to open my doors. So if you say, Natalie, I don't want you to touch a door, how are you going to do it? How are you going to do it? walking behind me, walking slow. How you going to do it? What do you got to do? Do you got to hurry up? Because he got mad when he didn't open the door. Now, 14, 15, 16 doors in, I would think, damn, I want to open these doors for her. What does it take for me to open these doors? I would think, now I'm not the brightest crayon in the box, but I would think I'm going to have to go a little faster. I have to change something to get a different result. How do you allow me to beat you to all these doors? Then we need to come to a decision. Maybe what? Opening doors for me isn't going to be your thing. Because if you can't beat me to the doors to open it, which sounds very childish to me, then you shouldn't be doing it. Don't say it and don't do it. I don't know, y'all. What won't do to run? I don't want him to run to the doors, y'all. You choose bad. What does that mean? Not every woman or man is capable of communication and cooperating. I agree with you. Let it out, loved one. Good afternoon. Break forever. My bad, boy. Jerry, soft. 100. That's how I feel, y'all. Am I wrong? Zena in the building. Is that it? Zena? All the wives are women. All the wives are married. Shit, my bad, y'all. It's straight down. All the wives are married, and their daughters might have a chance of being wives. There is a shortage of wives and real women. What does that mean pertaining to what I said? Let me know. Antonio, I see you busy. I appreciate you, man. I know you're at work. What am I wrong about, Lennox? Let me know. Melissa in the building, hands to the ceiling. I don't like you online, but I love you in real life. Don't know what that means. You didn't let your man love you. How am I not letting him love me? This is not my husband. The door opener guy, he's not my husband, y'all. Slow down. Why would I purposely slow down to accommodate something that you say you want to do? Why do I have to change my behavior? If I naturally walk fast, y'all think that I should slow down to meet his needs of something that he wants to do? Are y'all for real? Because he came at me and says, I like opening doors. Then do it. I'm not running to the door. I'm naturally pacing to the door. My name is Andrea. I'm 20, tear, old, 8, friend. She speaks. Don't know what that means. It's wild to call a man a bitch. That's totally out of line. It comes out of your mouth and any solution. Jerry. He wasn't 600 pounds. Nah, he was shorter than me, actually. And I don't typically go for short men. Not short, but he was a little shorter. But I feel like if you're going to say something, do it. Y'all make excuses. I'm not trying to be mean, but that's what it is. It sounds like y'all are used to making excuses. Because that's just like me telling y'all, oh, baby, I want to cook for you when you get home. And then I say, well, let's go out to eat. It's easier. It's more convenient. It's easier. It takes a lot of work to cook. It's easier to just go to Burger King. And that's the same thing. If I really wanted to cook for you when you came home, I would prepare to cook. How? How, Natalie? I would go to the store. I would prep the food. I would know what time you were coming home, and it would be ready. I'm not going to just keep saying, I want to cook for you. I do. And then take you to Burger King. I'm going to find a way of doing. If I say I want to cook for you, it makes me happy. That's what I like to do. I'm going to find a way of doing it. I'm not going to make an excuse. It sounds like excuses to me, man. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. I'm listening. Space Cat in the building. Y'all, you, all, y'all. Jim in the building with the facts. I want to be equal with my man. I don't want to take care be taken care of. I want us to take care. And I agree with you. I'm bald underneath the hat. Damn, boy. That's sad, isn't it? I got some downtime right now, so I'm here. I appreciate you, Antonio. No. Yeah. Hi. 14, 15, 16 doors. He should just stop. Exactly. Stop. Oh, if you're not making any doors open, don't put emphasis on saying, like, I'm not going to say I want to do something and then not do it. Cooking method, right? I'm going to make sure if I tell you I like to cook, I want to cook for you. I'm going to find a way of cooking for you. I'm not going to make an excuse. Sounds like excuses, y'all. And I told you, I'm determined. Not everybody has the determination trait. Cray in the building, hands in the sun. We're just talking about men and stuff again. Nice to meet you too, Janita. My homegirl was talking to a lot of dudes, and I saw a video of her talking. A boy arguing, my name is Andrea. I wouldn't get mad. I would have to just, exactly. If you were really determined to open doors, what would you do? Can we answer that? What would you do? You would open doors, right? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. It's crazy how us men's carrying all y'all damn women since the dawn of time. How are you carrying me? How are you carrying me? How are you carrying women? She got mad when I saw the video of her talking to a boy. Who built that phone you're using to use that? Yeah, you out, bruh. You didn't build it. You personally built it. You out. Oh my God. Am I done? Damn, is the rest of it like spam and trolls? Man, y'all please be respectful in the chat and stick to the top. Why is it such an ego bruise? Because they be the people who... Y'all wouldn't open the door. Y'all wouldn't catch me, could y'all? Y'all mad? Because y'all know I've been at Amazon for 6 years, right? I be stroking it fast. Boom, boom, boom. I be going fast. 6 years at Amazon. So I don't know. That's how I feel. Let me know. Antonio, how you feel about it? Would you eventually catch a door if you say you want to open doors? It's not really rocket science. We're not going to the moon here. If you came to me and say, I like opening doors for you. Clarence in the building, hands to the ceiling. You're telling me, because they said I should slow down and let him do it. Why would I do that? I don't feel like I should slow down. Why do I have to water down my habits if you say this is something that you like to do? Rev, where you at? You still in here? I got to know, y'all. Let me know. No, I'm not running, but like I have 6 years. He worked at Amazon with me, y'all. We both worked at Amazon together. I look like a knockoff version of Lisa Ray. Thank you so much, Gusto, for pulling up to the chat and saying that. I really appreciate it. Now my day is complete knowing that I look like her. I appreciate you. What do y'all think, though, for us? It says we got 29 people in the chat. Shout out to all 29 of y'all for pulling up. My name is Natalie. If you like topics like this, do me a favor and hit that like button, subscribe. Cray, are you still in here? I want to see what y'all think. I'm being serious, man. Who's here to elaborate on the topic? Looking like a knockoff version of Lisa. I don't even know who Lisa Ray is. Is that the cook? These modern women want to do what they do and try to settle down in their 40s with no traction left. Well, I think I got married at 26. I don't know why this is an offensive talking. Why are you walking fast everywhere? What should I do, Hova? Should I just learn to stop walking fast, I don't know. It's time to take accountability, man. I'm not trying to be mean, but like, I think him working with me, he has to have acknowledgement of how fast I walk, walk. So for you to say, I want to open doors for my woman, I think you should evaluate how fast I walk. And I'm not the fastest. I'm just saying I work at Amazon though. You feel me? I think it'd be crazy to think that you would want me to slow down for you to open a door. I think that you saying that, you should do that. Just like I said, the cooking theory. I can't say I want to cook my man dinner and then always make an excuse of not to do it, because cooking is preparation. In order to say you want to open every door I go through, how are you preparing for that? If you quote unquote like to open doors, stop saying it, and you're behind figuring. Boy, that's what I'm saying. A compromise in the walk between the two of you. What do you mean by that, CZ? Find Jesus. Won't you find him, cowgirl, because you out. You have plenty of time to find Jesus. Have a good day, okay? You don't have to waste here. Let's pick a place where you like to eat. All on me. Yeah, bro, that won't ever happen. You want to have a good day too? Thank you, Dream. He told you that for the opening the door? Hova, yeah, he told me. I didn't tell him to open the door for me. He told me. I like to open my women's doors. The doors. Not like car doors. We're talking like a business door. Like if we went to the gym together. We used to go to the gym together. And so, or out to eat or whatever. He told me that. Mark, have a good day, okay? Praying for your sanity, okay, throughout your long day. Not fake hair, Zach. I know you want it to be, baby, but it's gonna be all right at the end of the day. Yeah, he told me that though. Hova. Yeah, what do y'all think? It's 35 people in here and it's still quiet. Like, do y'all understand the question? The question is, let me start over from the top. For one, make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all subscribe if you like topics like this. I'm going live again on the exclusive members. I got to go to bed here in a little bit. But exclusive members tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But also Friday, I'm doing live call-ins. So that being said, I am married. I do have a full-time job. I do work at Amazon. But I'll keep saying it again. The question is, am I wrong for thinking that a man tried to holler at me? We went out on a couple dates, right? We went out on a couple dates, and he told me he wanted to open all of my doors. Thank you, Melissa, for subscribing to Antonio. Yeah, make sure y'all pull up on Antonio. He's keeping the chat clean. Please make your way over to his channel to show support. Antonio, he's like the only mod that's really like, I think he's the last person in blue. But thank you again, Melissa. Corey in the building, hands to the ceiling. So the question is, he liked me. And he told me that he wanted to open every door I went in. Not my car door. Corey, listen, I need your help. So he said he would get mad whenever he tried to open a door because I normally walk fast, right? Not really fast. But he would never open a door. And he got mad because he's like, well, let me open your doors. So he said, These people are saying, well, I should have slowed down to allow him to open my door. Girl, you know how it be. Corey, it don't matter. A guy I dated. A guy I dated got mad because he could not open my doors because I walk kind of fast. You feel me? But I feel like they said, well, you should have slowed down to allow him to open your doors. But I feel like if you come to me and you tell me, I want to open your doors, Natalie, when are we going to stop making excuses to open them? Because, I like to cook. You feel me? What do you think if I say I want to cook for you after you get home, but I never take the preparation of going to buy the food? And every time you come home, I'm like, oh, let's go to McDonald's. Because the preparation into cooking is to me to think of what I'm going to cook, for me to go to the grocery store, for me to prepare the food, right, to have it ready. So for you to say you want to open my doors, why would you allow me to go through 15, 16 doors without you evaluating what you need to adjust to open the doors? Y'all telling me, oh, you should have slowed down. Why should I slow down if you can't keep up? Are you married? Why are you talking with another man? I don't understand your topic. Alberto, it's not made for you then, man. Just leave. If you don't understand it, just leave. It's really common. I don't have you here by against your will. If you don't understand it, then leave. It's free will. I don't think it matters much anymore. Open doors for an elderly person or anyone. I'm saying if we're walking together and you say, I want to open all of your doors, what should I do? Walk purposely slower? Or are you going to find a way of opening my doors? I don't know. It's not really an argument, but they got bent out of shape from me talking about it. MBE, how you doing? Thank you for pulling up. Appreciate you being here. Y'all, since we got 50. Let me go to bed. We got 55 people in the chat. Shout out to all 55 of you guys for pulling up. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure y'all subscribe. Only if y'all feel like y'all going to come back. My first time on your channel, the algorithm sent me here. There's no other live streams? It's weird because when I get on live streams, I can go like this if I don't agree with the topic. I would go like this and go to the next stream. Man, I love a strong-minded Black woman. And nowadays, a lot of men are scared of a woman who presents a challenge. Weak-minded, make me out here. I don't know what it is. Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy to me. I don't I think what makes me different is I see challenges and I think of a way of coming up with solutions. And that's how when I was trying to get promoted and stuff at work, when I say that, I automatically get a job. When they say, tell me a time you had a challenge and a solution. And I say, I never have a challenge. I never have a challenge because every challenge I am ever faced with, I have a solution to overcome it. I don't let a challenge be a challenge because I find a way of resolving the issue. So I think that's what makes me different is that if I ever feel like I had a challenge, I would find a way of maneuvering it to where it's no longer a challenge. And I think a lot of people like to just use challenges as a challenge. I'm not going to say something and not do it. To me, I would never fix my mouth to say, I like opening the door for all of my women and then not finding a way of coming up with a solution. Don't say it unless you're going to do it. You feel me? Or we just saying stuff. So I think that comes back to accountability. Who do I submit to in my house? Boy, get out of here, Alberto. The algorithm brought you here, and guess what? I'm taking you out of here, boy. He was raised in where husbands open doors. I feel that, but like, what is the matrix of doing that? I feel like I don't know, y'all. It's starting to become rhetorical at this point in time. What is the point of saying you gonna open all of my doors, but I have to slow myself down? I feel like if you were really passionate about opening my doors, you wouldn't make any excuses. You would speed up a little faster. You would do whatever you needed to do in order to accomplish that. Don't get, oh my God, you didn't let me do it. Oh my God, you got to find a way. Just like I said, a solution. I find solutions to problems. So, that being said, any problem I'm faced with, I come up with a solution. If open up a door is primary to you, you need to find a way of doing it. That's all I'm saying. Find what Nike say, just do it. Just don't come up with, man, you walk too fast, this and that. No, then you should have never told me that you're going to open doors. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm on that sleep deprived stuff because I've only had 2 hours of sleep. But girl, y'all must didn't like him for real because you wouldn't have slowed down. You would have slowed down. Yeah, I guess I didn't like him because I didn't water down the way I walk to appeal to someone to tell me. That doesn't make sense to me, man. Melissa, these dudes are afraid to and too lazy to applaud themselves. It's a ladies first mentality. I understand what he's saying, but like, I don't know, y'all. I don't make excuses. That's all I'm saying. I don't make excuses. I don't know. Y'all probably feel a certain way about it, but I don't feel like I should have to water down my behavior. If you're telling me this is what you normally do, then you would just do it without making any excuses, man. We ain't gonna be on the subject too long. I really feel like I've talked about it for 45 minutes. Turn my mic down. I don't know if you know this. Bend over 7427. But I'm on an iPhone. And over here to the left side is the volume up and the volume down button. You can just turn it down if I'm too loud. It's news to me, I know. Hova, no, it just means you never deserved that woman. You weren't seasoned enough to be in that. Boy, fix me a plate. Oh, you got me made up, Sam. When you enter a room together, who goes first? I couldn't even tell you anymore, Cray, to be all the way real, because I just go. You feel me? If we were to leave, this was a guy I was dating. So I couldn't tell you. Your eyelashes is on point. Thank you so much. I agree with you, Nat. Still here in the background, Natalie. Don't have my eyes in the chat room. I appreciate you, Corey. Brother Antonio, I was right. I subbed. You was. What? Y'all, since we got 35 people in the chat, shout out to all 35 of you guys for pulling up and listening to me talk about this subject for 45 minutes. I really want to see y'all's opinions. I know I've asked you multiple times. I guess it's a touchy subject. It's hard to pinpoint. You feel me? Clouded, I really appreciate you. Y'all, make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all subscribe only if y'all going to come back. I am going live later on for the exclusive members. So if you like topics like this and you want to have the capability of catching me live 5 days a week, the membership for the exclusive is only $3.99. I always say it's cheaper than my coffee at Starbucks. My coffee at Starbucks is like $8. And on that exclusive, we go live and we also have exclusive videos that I don't talk about on YouTube. I would love for you guys to pull up to that exclusive member, or if whatever, I get it, financial situations. I am going live Friday, having a call-in segment where we're doing a live Q&A. Make sure you guys subscribe and turn your notifications on only if y'all gonna come back. I really appreciate y'all being here. For real, for real. I have a Yankees hat. I wear it all the time. What color you got, Clouded? I got a pink one too. Well, what about your current husband? Does he let you go in first? My husband matches me. He opens all of my doors, car doors, business doors, restaurant doors. I don't know. He found a way of, I guess, studying me, or not really studying me, of knowing my gestures. And so he was able to, I guess, pick up on it. But he walks fast anyway, too. So it's like, I love when my woman stays. Shout out to you, Sam. I got you. And Tron, I would never told her that ish. Why you say that, Hope? What's wrong with you, baby? You good? Why you mad for, man? Why you mad for, bruh? Hope, don't be in here like that. If you want to be, I mean, if you're not going to be on the bull, if you like adult talks like this, if you feel like maybe we can learn from each other, I suggest you pulling up. But I mean, if we're going to be on the bull, I don't suggest you to pull up. I like women who can tell me about myself in a constructive manner, and who's not afraid of speaking their mind, and who doesn't let people, men nor women, walk over her. Boy, you're not a dime a dozen. The next man in line. For what? For what? A plate? I got you. You need a plate? What do you need? I agree. I don't make excuses. Man, Rich, where you been at all my life, bruh? Mine's a beige tan hate with a blue henna blue logo. Ooh, it's kind of clean. Wish I had one of the black and white ones too. Yeah, they're really nice, man. I love them. I love them. They get like really like souped up, because I go and tag these hats on my videos, whatever hat I have on. And when I go to try to tag this hat specifically, Clouded, it's some nice ones that come up. I'm like, dang, that's nice. That boy, nice. Hova, what one man won't do the next well, and won't make him a simp neither. That's what I like. I like someone to like make me aware of my flaws. Like, I try every day to be a better person. And I feel like if I had a man, or I want my man to be a person that allows me to know, like, nah, man, you wasn't right about this, because, look at it from this perspective. I think that's the only way you can get better in life, is when you're afraid, or when you face your flaws. I think if you're never aware of your flaws, you make the same mistake over and over again. You feel me? I don't know. Maybe it's just me too, Antonio, but I feel what you're saying. Like, I want to know, like, I want to be aware of my flaws. That's the only way you can get better in life. You feel me? F that. I ain't opening doors and crap where you don't even. And that's all I got for you. He's a good guy. I bet his father did the same. Yeah. Cray, I like that silly, funny, spontaneous love. The love that knows what the other is going to say. So doors are optional. Right. I feel you. I feel you 100%, V-Love. It's not a standard for me. Like, you don't have to open my doors. Like, it's not, I am not Queen Elizabeth. You feel me? I'm not Queen Elizabeth. It's not a requirement for me for you to open my doors. But I do believe if you come up to me and you say, I'm going to open them, I wouldn't have any expectations. You feel me? And every time he missed the door, he would, oh, you didn't let me open it. But it's like, you set that expectation. If you never would have told me you open doors, I would never hold you, which I don't hold you to it. Like, you feel what I'm saying? It's kind of like you saying it, so then I think you should do it. But it doesn't bother me either way you do it or if you don't do it. They want them to be simps. Nobody wants nobody to be no simp. I'm not mad. All right, homie. Yeah, I don't watch baseball like that anymore, but Yankee Scare is always nice. Yeah, I don't even watch baseball, but I think it's just a classic. You feel me? We were saying earlier in the stream, I like how like the color of the hat goes with the blue, in my opinion. Joshua, I appreciate you, homie. I'm going to drink some. Yeah, y'all on the bull. Thank you so much, 8 Angel, Nicole, that one. Tony, how you doing? Boy, the magnitude of the equation. Y'all, we had 99 likes. If y'all like topics like this, do your girl a favor. Smash that like button. I'm going to dip out here in a second because I got to go live here again later on tonight. Since we got 32 people in the chat, shout out to all 32 of you guys for pulling up and listening to my theory of opening doors. You feel me? I appreciate y'all being in here. It's kind of, you don't think it matches the blue and the khaki? God loves, helps, reveals miracles as flowers to. I love you, Lee, but it's really hard. I don't like reading broken up sentences like that, man. Is my mouth crooked? That's sad, boy. The magnitude of the equation. Thank you guys for getting me to 101 likes. If I know I'm not about to be consistent on something, I will not tell. That's the point, Hova. That's the point. That I think. I think that's that's the meaning of the message. Don't say you're going to be consistent because I didn't force you to say those words and then not be consistent. I think that's the moral of the story. Yeah. That's what I've been saying. I think I said it too earlier. Like, it's just like, if you have expectations, Hova, let's say you move in with me. Let's say you my mans now, right? Let's say you're my man. And the first day you move in, I'll tell you, Hova, I'm going to cook for you every day you come home, right? I said that, right? So what do you expect? You expect me to cook for you every day, right? So let's say Monday you come home. I didn't cook for you. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Then what would you think? Is that not the same thing? Is that not the same thing? Wouldn't you be like, dang, Natalie, you told me, you feel me, you were going to cook for me every day and you haven't done it. But that thought never crossed your mind? Why would you say that, Natalie, if you're not going to do it? Why? And then I would get angry. Oh, I didn't cook because, man, you asking for too much. Well, I look like cooking for you. Is that not the same thing? Let me know, Hova. Lead with actions, not words, for the 5th time. Stop it. I did say that too, I believe. But you're beautiful. QC, I appreciate you, baby. Lily, how you doing? It's your girl Rose in the building. Hanson is selling Wintego in the building. Hope I got your name right, bruh. It's the same thing. So now that I've broken it down like that, bar for bar, what do you think now, Hova? Do you understand where I'm coming from? Sometimes you have to put people in first world type scenarios for them to understand where you're coming from. Like I say all the time, me being on here and people say like, you should be used to people telling you you're beautiful and da 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 da. And I say, if you have a daughter and a man she didn't like kept telling her she's beautiful, how would you feel about that? Oh, I wouldn't like it. That's all I got for you guys today. Guys, I'm about to dip out. Moon, thank you for pulling up. Y'all see Nightbot. Nightbot said, please hit that like. Please subscribe. only if y'all going to come back. I really appreciate y'all being in here today, man, and listening to me talk. It means the world to me. I only had 2 hours of sleep. I'm not going to say I did the best live because, I was looking for my words, my vocabulary. But if y'all don't mind hitting that like button, but if y'all do like topics like this, hit the subscribe button. If y'all do join the membership later on, it's only $3.99. We are going live over there, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Still realism, still standing on business. But Friday, we are doing a live call-in show. I'm going to read through the chat. Then I'm going to dip out because I've only had 2 hours of sleep. Let's see what y'all own. Sosa, no one, I don't know what any of these things mean. My apology. Moon, hello, Natalie. Moon, how you doing? Hope you having a blessed day. Taylor, I am. How's your day? By the way, you're so pretty. I really appreciate you. Kay in the building. Long time no see. 2 hours because I'm delusional and I want my channel to grow. And I work night shift. And after I get off a night shift, I come home and literally sleep an hour and take my daughter to school. So I'm not by choice, believe me. Anyone who leads a conversation with your beautiful ain't got no game. I believe so too. I believe that people who lead conversations, especially when we're having in-depth conversations, like, come on, I could be over here saying, let me say something. Like we be saying, like, one day I was on here, like, my cat died, y'all. I had to put my cat to sleep. Real life story. Someone pulled in saying, you're beautiful. God, you're so beautiful. You're so lovely. I think people who comment saying you're beautiful during conversations like that, or even in more in-depth conversations, I think these people are incapable of having intellectual conversations. Now, don't get me wrong. Your cat dying is not an intellectual conversation, but there can be times where I'm like, a lot of people would say I'm masculine, but da-da-da-da-da-da. And then they come in, you're beautiful, you're beautiful, you're beautiful. Like, why can't you participate in the topic? I think they're incapable of it. And I think by commenting on beauty, that's surface level. You feel me? Anybody can say you're beautiful and not participate in the topic of discussion. Like, I think 3-year-olds do it. No, maybe like 10. A 10-year-old can do that. And it's like, I don't think people have the mental capability to be able to have intellectual conversations, in my opinion. I also think I don't think I use big words, but one day I was on here talking about the precise dynamic of the magnitude of it's catastrophic. And somebody was like, man, I just got out the pen. I don't even know what that stuff mean. Water your vocab down. And I was like, all right, bro, I got you. I can do it. I don't even use big words for real, for real. And then I was like, so yeah, the topic of discussion. And then he was like, Natalie. I was like, oh my God. Do I use big words? Y'all, I don't think he came back. I don't even think he came back. Rich Black Man, thank you so much. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all subscribe. I wasn't even trying to. Maybe it is big words. I don't know. I don't even know. Start a general convo. Find common ground. Let her know your mental capability, what you're mentally capable of having convo. Yeah, I think a lot of men lead with lust. And women don't like hearing all the time. At least I don't. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. Like, man, come on. Can we talk about something else? Can we talk about the square root of 168? Why we gotta, you're beautiful? That's all you can say? That gets boring to me, man. Like, if you take that in the real world, can y'all imagine going to work and someone, like, make it a real, like, Not in live. We're talking a real life event. You feel me? You're beautiful. You're beautiful. Like, come on. Wouldn't that become annoying at a certain point in time? And so, or I don't know. What was I going to say? It's just annoying to me. And some people will be like, well, it's a compliment. It's a compliment. But when the same person says it 15 times in one live stream, it's not a compliment anymore. To me, it becomes derogatory. It's the same as me saying, you dusty, right? That to me, that's wrong, right? Well, how dare you say that, Natalie? When you have a person saying you're beautiful 15 times and you look at them and they are dusty, why can't I just say you're dusty? Because realistically, I'm not even remotely interested in you. Married or not, I'm not remotely interested in you. You feel me? So if I said you dusty, oh, that's mean, Natalie. Why would you say that? But like, it's not mean to tell me 15, 16, 17 times to get on all of my videos, to get on all of my shorts, to get on all of my community posts. I can literally make a community post with a normal picture, sitting in the same chair, going like this. Yeah, I'm going live at 6 p.m. You're beautiful. Like, bro, what has that got to do of the topic of discussion? Me being beautiful, what does that got to, are you coming to the live at 6 p.m. or are you not coming to the live at 6 p.m.? Like, come on, man. Nobody want to hear it all. Women don't like hearing that all the time. Any women in the chat that can chime in on this? Am I the only woman that doesn't seek, yeah, I can't even think of the word now because I'm starting to get sleepy. What is the word, y'all? Y'all know the word I'm talking about. I don't seek validation. That's the word. I don't seek validation. So you telling me I'm beautiful, it doesn't do anything to me. I'm letting you know. Because if I already know I'm beautiful, which I do, I believe I'm an attractive female. I don't need the validation from a complete stranger online that doesn't have a profile picture, or even that does have a profile picture. I don't need you to tell me I'm beautiful, because at the end of the day, if I believe I'm beautiful, what does your words do for me? That just helps you out, baby. And it doesn't give you a closer shot of getting with me. It just makes you look thirsty. That's all I got for you guys, man. Smart and intelligent is the main attraction. And I agree with you. Like, I was telling my husband, and he's like, if they only knew that you're very intelligent, you know, you're not just beauty, you're intelligent, you're strong, you feel me? You're very determined. Those things. Now that pumps my head up. If you're just focusing on like surface level, you're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. Like that becomes, boy, let these women know we respect their mind as human beings and not just their beauties. Antonia, boy, and I didn't even see you wrote that. It is basic level. Elevated. That's spamming. That's all I hear. I totally understand what you're saying. Oh my God, another woman then said it. Oh my goodness. It's disrespectful. And they mean it to be. You think they mean to make beauty when they say that to be mean? Mary, is that what you think? It gets creepy. Told you. And like, I'll tell them this. Mary, Rush, I'll tell men this. You feel me? Because I wrote an ebook. My own mouth. You feel me? Not no freaking AI. My own mouth actually wrote the words out from me. From in here. You feel me? Here too. But, and I'll tell men. I'll tell them. Hey, quit telling women they're beautiful all the time. They don't like that. Hey, when y'all are approaching a woman, don't just stare at her and then wait for her to stare back. Come on, because I've never had this many women in the chat. So I need y'all, Mary, Rush, I need y'all to pull up now. Quit staring at women. staring me down in my pupils, y'all. And then I stare back because I'm mighty confident. And then, oh, yeah, let me get your number. Quit doing that. Women don't like that. And you know what the men say? Not all of them, but a good handful. I know that's what women like. And I'm like, no, you don't. Like, women don't like that. Like, I don't know, y'all. Let's say I wanted to be a billionaire. What's boy's name? Tesla. What's Tesla's name, y'all? We ain't gonna do it. I can't even think of his name off the bat. We're gonna go with Jeff Bezos because I work at Amazon, right? If I had a one-on-one with Jeff Bezos and I said, please give me all the notes to be a billionaire. Give it to me. Pen ready. Do you think if Jeff Bezos said, Natalie, first you do, and I'm going to say, oh, Jeff, bro, I'm going to have to stop you right there because I don't think that's accurate. I ain't going to interrupt Jeff Bezos telling me some knowledge on how to be a billionaire. So why is it, I'm not going to say all men, but a handful of men, I'll tell them, don't stare women down and then, I'm coming to the chat, y'all, I'm coming. Don't do that. We don't like that. Yeah, y'all do. What? Don't do that. We don't like that. Yeah, y'all do. Don't do this. Y'all like that. And then y'all wonder why women are so hard to understand. And it's because whoever didn't put you up on game, whatever man or whoever, whatever you didn't got this game from, they're misleading you. Because if anything, I would think, I'm going to listen to a confident woman on how to approach women. And I'm going to listen. Just listen. It don't mean I'm going to agree with everything she says, but I'm going to take some notes. You feel what I'm saying? Because I can tell you, if I sat down with Jeff Bezos, I ain't going to be like, no, Jeff, that's not how you be a billionaire. I think instead of doing that, I ain't going to do it. What the hell? I don't get it. Ebooks are now available, guys. Let me know if y'all want to cop it. I'm being dead ass. I'm not even trying to promote it right now. I'm just being dead ass. Y'all think staring me in my eyes. Totally uncreepy. Totally uncreepy, right? That's how it happens in the world. And oh, well, she's got to give me signs she wants me. That's a whole different topic, guys. Let me get into the chat. Cooper, I'm glad to hear, fam. Maybe not exactly mean, but it sure is disrespectful. Okay, I appreciate you letting me know that, Mary. It's 1296, which is probably the age group you're talking about. 1296. What you talking about, Cray? Absolutely nothing. Rush. I found my soulmate. He doesn't cheat. He has priorities, right, in everything. But he's hard sometimes to manage. My apology, guys, to get him to understand me. You think men in general, you're not alone. Said selfie in the building, validation, facts. Yeah, no, I've only slept 2 hours. We can move on to the next subject if you wish. Just a suggestion. You got my drink going down wrong, James. It's just a generic right? It's automatically no no thought. Good morning, beautiful. That's generic. Oh my God. Mary, thank you again. Let's talk about it then. What are we talking about? T-Mac in the building. Hands to the ceiling. Like and subscribe, everyone. Thank you, Rich Blackman. I really appreciate you. Yeah, I'm about to close out on this note. Someone is trying to be nice by saying that. You're just used to hearing it. But imagine a life where you never heard it. That's what I hear all the time. I feel like if you've never told, let's take some accountability, y'all. If you're never told, you're beautiful, you never get looked at. I feel like it's 2026, y'all. Meaning, these are not my real eyelashes. You feel me? If I want to enhance my beauty, any shape or form, you can. You can. If you want to lose weight to feel attractive, do it. If you never get told you're beautiful and you're hating on me because I hear it to the point where it makes me want to throw up, it makes me want to throw up. I'm being honest. Thank you for the dollar. Someone sent the dollar? Shit, y'all. I'm back. I'm backed up. Yeah, smash it. Thank you. You already have. Damn, I'm backed up. Damn. Let me say this and then I'm going to get into the chat, y'all. If you're never being told you're beautiful, or if you're a guy, you're handsome, that means what? It doesn't mean it's necessarily true, but I feel like we have the tools and resources, the internet. I'm talking to y'all on the internet now, in my living room, right? Use the same resources to beauty yourself up. I used to be fat. You know what I did? I lost weight. So if you never hear you're beautiful and how dare you say this, because you're not the first person who said that, then you need to find something to tap into. Again, I do have a confidence ebook on how to develop confidence. I have another ebook titled How to Approach a Woman and Keep Her. So if you need to tap into any of these ebooks, drop an ebook in the stream and I'll tell you on how to cop it. But a lot of people are just going to make excuses of why they're ugly and why they're fat and why they can't look better. It's easy to make excuses, just like the guy that wouldn't open the door for me. It's easy to say you're going to do something, but me, I'm determined to do anything I want to do. Now back into the chat, y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all subscribe. If y'all like topics like this, give me something more than beauty. You can look right good and be as dumb as a box of rocks. That's what I'm talking about, Antonio. Shout out to Antonio with the facts, y'all. Make sure y'all pull up to Antonio's YouTube channel, y'all. He's the moderator in blue. His name says Antonio Mills. It's got some numbers on the back of it. Please pull up and show support. He's on his YouTube journey, and as y'all can see, as a man, he's very enlightened. Tremaine, she's talking about people who spam it. Exactly. Someone is trying to be nice by saying it. Trying to be nice. That's the point. You're either nice or you're not nice. You can't be trying to be. That's generic. There's no genuine meaning behind it. AI gets smart. You tell me AI can be more philosophical than a person? Oh, yes, I understand this. I have familiar problems. It does get old. You're beautiful. Boy, I'm totally AI. I have never been fully activated. Yes, disrespectful. And the very least, they don't care. That is disrespectful. And I agree with you. Like yesterday before I went live, someone said, hey, you're beautiful. And I'm like, I said, can you please quit saying that? You know, I think this is the third or fourth time you told me. Well, it's a compliment. The first time it's considered a compliment. 3 or 4 times it's considered harassment. Ladies in the chat, thank you all for joining the convo. We need more women's perspective. We do. Ladies, Antonio, thank you, because I'm typically the only woman besides Epi and Corey. She pulls up too. Lisa, how you doing? It seems like boundaries aren't respected these days. Personal space, etc. And Mary, if you like topics like this, that's all I talk about is boundaries. So make sure you subscribe. Elon, oh my God, I'm far behind in the chat. But yeah, Elon, they're always doing shallow things, even if they don't want you to get hurt or just to hurt you. Oh, you got to talk to them sometimes though. Alex, men acting like women. What's the point of this? And James, when I said that earlier, they thought I was crazy. I said, men are acting like bitches. And they said, how dare you fix your mouth to say that, Natalie Michelle? How dare you say that? I know knowledge from dating. All men and boys do it. Not all of them, though. Not all of them. It's definitely not all men, just the few weirdos. Got you. And I agree with you. But We had to kick somebody out yesterday, Mary, because we were talking about a story. He was just weird from the jump. Let's be real. But he kept saying, like, oh, you're thick. When I said a story about me being thick, he would say thick. And a lot of times I'll zoom in and, oh, I'm going to bite you. And I'm like, do you not realize, you being older than me, that you're being disrespectful? And he didn't want to accept it. So I had to block him. KC, right. You don't ask a fish how to fish. You ask a fisherman. What's that mean? I hate to say it, but I think it's mostly men who didn't have any sorts of father figures. I have not been able to rule out that, Mary, but I also think it's narcissism. The love bombing. They think that's love bombing. They think you want to hear it. And a narcissist will tell you things that, shit, Natalie, come on now. Come on, Natalie. A narcissist will say things to you knowing that it's the incorrect way. You feel what I'm saying? They don't take accountability for their actions. And I think, and you gotta also stroke a narcissist's ego. So when I think of someone who loves bombs you, just saying you're beautiful constantly, I think it has something to do with narcissism too. I'm not 100% sure. I can't really confirm it, because I say the narcissism comes in that where when I tell them, like, when you stop saying that, please, I don't like that personally. And they'll say stuff like, what's wrong with it? They don't see anything wrong with it. You feel me? And I feel like I always say this. I said it yesterday too. I say, like, I managed a restaurant for a long period of time. And, back in the day, they used to say what? The customer's always right. But I say it in the sense of, if a customer thinks I have an attitude, there's absolutely nothing I can do to verify that I don't have an attitude. It's how they feel. I can't change their mind. So I think when I tell a person, you keep telling me that I'm beautiful and I don't like it, and they're not registering it that I don't like it, and they just register by saying, but I like to say it. I think that's where the narcissism trait comes in at. And I started off rocky, Mary, but I think I ate at the end. Let me know. Where are the ebooks at, Nat? You got to pull up on my email. You got to send $15 to my Cash App. Fab Life of Natalie. I'm going to pin it in here, but I'm not going to pin it if y'all going to waste my time, right? If y'all not going to waste my time. So if y'all really interested, I'm going to stop telling stories and I'm just going to work my way down the chat. Anything you have to chase is running from you. That is true, mister. From dating experiences, not just piece advice. You're not his manager. I'm grateful for my husband. Dating these days seems rough. Boy, when me and my husband separated for briefly, I told this story. I met a guy on Tinder. It's going to be a fast story, y'all. Went over his house. We went on a couple dates. Mary, he told me he wanted me to stick my finger up his butt. True story. And I said, I cannot wait to my husband. I'm going back to my husband. Boy, I can't do his shit. Exactly. Pay attention to a woman and you'll learn a lot about her by the way she expresses herself, her vocabulary, the little things. Antonio, if y'all don't pull over to my homie's channel, y'all see he knows what the hell he's talking about. Never listen to a woman's words. Watch their actions. Yeah, mister, and that's everybody, though. Justin, what's up? Thank you for pulling up. Mister, it's okay to listen to a woman whose words match her actions. I love your earrings, Justin. Thank you. Antonio. Men don't care about all that. And that's why. What? Y'all be just getting these little prostitutes and wonder why y'all can't keep nobody. Because y'all don't care about actually paying attention. I'm not no prostitute, baby. If you want to be with me, you're going to have to learn me. If you think it's just going to be bam, bam session, you got me made up. Women are intellectual. You know, their minds. You can't just go in there and have a bam bam session with a woman without asking her how's her day. You feel me? Now, if you want a little bam bam session, I'm sure there's a prostitute that wants a little $20 bill, but women, you gotta their mind, you gotta like caress their mind before having these encounters with them. It's in the ebook, y'all. Let me keep going. In her words, match your actions. Casey, you're correct. No men don't care about that. Nails it. Oh, I agree with you on that part. Women like that though. If that makes a woman feel good, like different things make a woman um feel confident. So her nails and her makeup might make her feel confident. So you can't really shade her for that. There's nothing wrong with women taking advice from women. You just have to be wise about who we take advice from. Facts. Mary, where you been at all my life? Shout out to Mary. So how did you lose weight? By eating salads for a month? Could that help you lose weight? What do you recommend? When I first started losing weight, I worked at McDonald's. So you can only imagine the food. And I would go into work every day. You know, them big, I don't know if they have them anymore. The 30-ounce Cokes. I used to be a Coke kid. I used to drink a Coke, multiple Cokes a day. And then I started losing weight by just replacing Coke with water. But that's where you can start getting hydrated. If you're looking for a relationship, ask a woman in a relationship, not a single woman. And I agree with you. I was already in subscribe, so I must have been here in the live before. Shout out to Mary for making that U-turn and turning back up for your girl. I would like to thank the people in the chat who's keeping it real and civil. Thank you for being locked in. We love people like y'all. We do. Thank you, Antonio, for that message. Thank you, Rev, for keeping the chat clean. Hi, Taylor. Casey, you're welcome. Thank you for being here. Casey, thank you for being here. Hi, Nam. How you doing? Yeah, I'm working my way down. Y'all see me. Do you skincare? I do skincare. Hi, SK. How you doing? Give me a shout out, please. Kate, the great official. Honestly, when you first started talking, I'm over here burping up water, y'all. My bad. I didn't think I would agree with you, but I do. What part, Mary? Let me know. It's probably because how I talk. When I'm really passionate, I just start yelling kinda because I'm really passionate and in tune with what I'm saying. But Mary, you gotta enlighten me. What's good, my peeps? Eric Gardner in the building. Gender roles are getting mixed up in the West. It's kind of crazy. I agree with you. Rich black man, we enjoy having some good adult talk. Thank you for subbing, bruh. Yes, thank you, rich black man. That's beyond disrespectful. That's creepy. Girl. Average Travis, thank you for pulling up. Hi, Alme. Thanks, Antonio. I'm sad. All right, bro, you out. Have a good day, okay? Rich, yes, sir. All are appreciated in here. Yeah, I just want to have some adult talk, man. I'm so tired of getting on live streams and people are just like, yeah, I've seen them. I don't got to say it. Doing that and shit. Like, can we have some adult talk? Can we have a safe space where we can all be accountable and take accountability of our actions? And that's what I'm looking for. A little portal like that. A little portal like that. I think that it goes over their own head, meaning they only hear what is in their mind. And I agree with you, but that's narcissism. Narcissists know what they're doing is wrong. A narcissist will stand firm on a I don't want to say action, but on something they know it's wrong and they make it justifiable, but they know it's wrong. Narcissism, y'all. Look it up. Antonio, appreciate you, sir. I appreciate you too, rich black man. Antonio, I appreciate you too. Jersey in the building. Pin. What's that mean, Casey? I'm lost, bruh. Pin location. Please like and subscribe and tap on that screen if you don't mind. Do you got kids? Dating these days do suck. And I think it's because I think dating sucks because people are not comfortable with who they are, y'all. I don't think I think people, it's just like real life. But, for example, I would meet people that would say stuff like, tell me what kind of man you like. And I would, because y'all know I just be talking, and they would try to mimic whoever I said that I like. They would try to be that person. I think it's hard for people to be comfortable with themselves. And if you're trying to date, you have to be comfortable with yourself when you date somebody. You feel me? Because you got to be able to communicate your likes, your dislikes, everything. And I feel like, how can you communicate with somebody when you're pretending to be somebody? I've dated multiple men, y'all. It's sad that would tell me. I caught on eventually. What's your type of man? And I'll tell them, and they would, pretend to be that man until, you can't stay in character forever, y'all. No, Devin, I don't think she's getting on men. I think she's probably prefers dealing with more traditional men like me. I like traditional, maybe. Am I suffering from main character energy syndrome? Shout out to me for having main character injury syndrome. Gotta believe the true colors. Don't believe the dark colors. True. We have a lot in common. I lost weight too, separated from my husband too, but worked on it harder when I saw that it was out there. Guys tried to kiss me and I cried and left. Called my girl. He told me to stick a finger up his butt. I said, oh my God, where is my husband? You was a cherry coke head. I know what you talking about, girl. Respect the channel, everybody. Thank you so much, Rich Black Man. I liked and subbed. Thank you so much, Rush. Gotta believe in true colors. Don't believe in dark colors. Amen. And my Nicki Minaj. I look like her a little bit. I like to think I look like her a tad bit. Good catch, Antonio. Only Grove phones allowed. Exactly. Rich Black Man. If you like topics like this, make sure you pull over to the exclusive members where we have topics like this and there's no trolls. It's definitely a sight to see. We're going live today, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm in the building, chat. Appreciate you being in here. You're pretty. Thank you. At first, I thought you didn't like compliments. No, I like compliments, but like habitual compliments becomes a problem. Sup, Robo, how you doing? What type of live stream is this? A grown one for an adults? I don't see the comments you're reading. Man, I must be that far behind. Rich, that's what's up. We here for we trying to get to the bottom of people's boundaries and how to understand and respect them, fam. Progressive leaning in here. Shout out to Antonio. Are you Nicki Minaj? I am. Antonio, indeed, sir. You're 100% right about narcissistic personality. I am going through it currently. Ooh. I'm sorry you got to go through that, bruh. It's not an easy thing to go through, man. And I don't know if you're dating them, KC. Yeah, I took 2 semesters of psychology, and I've learned that narcissists are attracted to empathetic people. It's like neurology, you guys are bonded to like connect. So if you're probably empathetic. I think, Rich, man, I really want to put my eggs in your basket, man. It's your first time here, Rich. Black man, shadow ban. A lot of women are delusional about the type of man they can attract. They are. Drop a pin of your ebook for me, please. I want your ebook. Which one you want, though, Casey? All right, here's what we're going to do. Shit. I'm probably talking your head off and you're like, "Man, I just want this ebook." Damn, y'all. How you do it? Hold on, y'all. Y'all pray for me, man. I don't think damn, man. Hold on, y'all. Oh, okay, I'm not too far behind. Shit. Hold on, y'all. It won't let me pin it. Hold on. That's wild work, man. Hold on one second, y'all. Hold on. We're gonna do this. Hold on. Oh, my legs hurt, y'all. My legs hurt. Hey, if you're gonna be crybaby trippy, you're gonna get kicked out. Hey, if you're gonna be crybaby, you're gonna get kicked out. My bad, y'all. Y'all know I'm tired, so I couldn't find my phone, but I found it. I'm about to pin it in the chat right now, Casey. All right, here we go. My bad, y'all. Y'all know I'm tired, so I couldn't find my phone, but I found it. I'm about to pin it in the chat right now. All right, so it's $15 for the ebooks, guys. So only thing you got to do is send. If you're there's 2 ebooks. If you're trying to develop confidence, you know how Cash App forces you to type a subject. You put confidence. We're gonna be a little ghetto. All right. If you want the confidence ebook, you type confidence. Right? Put that in the subject line. That's the Cash App. And if you want how to get a woman and keep her, just put keep her. So if you want confidence ebook, you put confidence. If you want how to get a woman and keep her, you put keep her. Let me know if y'all got me. Trippy, you about to get kicked out because you being very hold on, y'all. Hold on. So just send it on Cash App, y'all. That's it. I think you look like Alicia. Oh, I heard that too. She is awesome. Rush, thank you so much. Hi, David. Rochelle, that's why I stuck around. It's hard to find good combos when everyone's optional. Options is respected. I value that. Take some pride in community here, fam. I really appreciate you, Antonio. I try to use my mind. Said, hi, David. Me, what is the effing reason? Whatever that means. Yeah, I'm the first time. I appreciate you having me. All right, fam. I appreciate you pulling up, fam. I'm gonna put you as a mod. I really hope. I feel like you not on the bull, but hey, bruh. Trippy. My bad, y'all. My cat. Y'all hear him? If you're not hitting every hell, man, I really appreciate it, y'all. I'm on 20%. Y'all, Nat, do call-ins on Fridays. Please feel free to call in. We want to hear your opinion. We do, Antonio. Thank y'all. Make sure y'all pull over and sub to Antonio's channel, too, if y'all haven't. This channel is a breath of fresh air. Rush, stop pumping my head up. I do got main character syndrome, y'all. I feel like I do. You low-key look like LeBron. Thank you. If you don't have main character energy on your own channel, what is you doing? Talk to him, Mary. Shadow ban is very common. All right, y'all. Can we see your cat? He just went in the back room. Can I please be a mod? Girl, have we had a conversation ever? Have we ever had a conversation? Casey, you still in here? Let me know, y'all. I'm about to dip out here in a second. I'm on 20%. And I have to get some sleep because I'm going live for the exclusive members today. Gotta be bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Y'all feel me? We need to create a show called Tro Say the Weirdest Things. We do. I used to do a segment where I would call out the weird things they said. Hold on, y'all. My bad. Y'all appreciate y'all thugging it out and hanging out when I put the cat up. He was just being very expressive. Glad to hear, mans. We need to create a show. Can I please do your taxes and manage your diet? Yeah, you out, bruh. You out, bruh. Y'all like getting out? Y'all like getting out. Yeah, I'm going to prep dinner, then nap before I pick up my little one from school. I have a little one and a grown one. Oh, yeah? I do too. I got a 19. My apologies. I have a 20-year-old and I also have a 13-year-old. I'll be around. Have a good day. Make sure, Mary, turn them notifications on so you can catch me the next time I go live, okay? Everybody in here, turn them on. Sincere, how you doing? Thank you for pulling up. K-Week. Thank you so much for the compliment. It means the world to me. Thank you so much. Y'all, we about to dip out here in a second. I was really looking to see if KC had any difficulties. No, I'm American. I'm American, but I appreciate your curiosity to ask me. Thank you so much, Rush. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I'm starting to get sleepy to where I'm accidentally skipping these messages. So if I skip y'all, I really do apologize. Yeah, I do, Derek. I get it from time to time. And to be honest, I didn't see it at first that I looked like her. But I looked at it, her smiling. I think it's the smile. I think when I smile, I look like her more. I favor her more. You know, Antonio, you see me getting sleepy over here. Sebastian, how you doing, y'all? Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all subscribe only if y'all going to come back. We were just talking about accountability. We were talking about a lot of stuff, to be real. What we talk about, y'all? Narcissism, how habitual. I like saying habitual with emphasis like that. I feel like I can't just say habitual like that. That's boring. But we were talking about habitual offenses when people say habitual times, you're beautiful. How disrespectful that is to a woman and how women don't like that. So T-Bone Malone in the building. You're so beautiful. Boy, you about to get hit. You about to get hit. You must want a black eye today, boy. Shout out to T-Bone for wanting a black eye. Was you here for yesterday's episode of me crashing out? T-Bone, I can't remember, y'all. But the important thing is, I remember you. You know what I'm saying? So, but was you here? I remember your name, but was you here for yesterday? See, I remember people's names, but I can't remember the days because I'm going live so frequent. My bad, auto-corrected me. Look, I'm about to correct you, T-Bone. Nat, going to pass out very soon. Yeah, I'm going to be just like... Shout out to Rich Black Man for being now on the mod squad. I really appreciate you and your thug dizzle today, man. You did catch the replay. Do you really catch it? Because I think you lying. I think you lying because I said before I went live, I was like, do y'all ever catch the replays of these lives? Let me know. I didn't get a message from you, boy. I didn't get a message from you. Josh, bro, that looked like a setup. You lying, ain't you? You lying, ain't you, boy? Shout out to T-Bone for lying. Pulling up at 1 p.m. lying. Shout out to T-Bone for pulling up lying like that on site. Damn, boy. I thought we had a better connection than that. But y'all, I don't know where Casey at. What the hell? Hold on, y'all. What the hell? Oh my, ain't no telling. All right, y'all. I'm about to dip out. He no good and damn well it ain't his birthday. Yeah, you see his name? It like when it says Gabe, they think they slick, y'all. I be telling my husband about these people, he just falls out. But like it'd be like Nick, her, and stupid shit like that. Like, come on, man. Come on. Rush. Call a spade too funny. Y'all, but I'm going to dip out. I really appreciate y'all pulling up. I got to get some sleep. I really appreciate y'all listening to me talk today for 161 minutes. Yeah. You never got that one? BD, you never got that one? Do you like regular show? It's so funny. What's that mean? Regular show? Is that a show? Hey, Nat, I had to grab my belt today. Nah, I appreciate you, Rush. Yeah, I work tonight too, so I gotta. I like when they put in I. But yeah, come on, y'all got something better else to do. Nah, Wendy, I'm gonna be real. I usually am so focused on YouTube, working night shift, being a mom, being a wife. Like sometimes I catch some movies every now and then, but typically I'm brainstorming. Damn, boy, I don't know what happened, but it was wiped out by Antonio. I really don't have time to like watch stuff. What the heck, and Bob, y'all? Hold on, y'all. Yeah, I gotta get. I don't like being on live and being on my phone, but I'm about to get going, bro. What the unsolved mysteries, y'all? Some stuff be unsolved mysteries. But yeah, I'm about to go for real. I'm gonna lay down. I appreciate you guys pulling up. Y'all, if y'all are not on the exclusive members, I'm going live at 6 p.m. Make sure you pull over the videos. Damn, look at me. See, y'all see me over here stuttering. I'm getting tired. Let me start over. Y'all, if y'all are not on the exclusive members, make sure y'all hit the gift button in the lower right-hand corner. I'm going live over there today at 3 p.m. And we have other topics just like this, same atmosphere, but there's no trolls. There's also a segment of different videos. So very interesting if y'all are interested in pulling up. I can't even get my words together, y'all. No, y'all, let me focus deeply. Hold on, whoa. Sesame Street brought me to you by the BD, bro. What the good catch, Antonio Rich. I don't play with them. Antonio was on it. He stay on it. Shout out to Antonio. Once again, if y'all have not pulled over to Antonio's channel, he's tag teaming this chat, kicking people out. Please show some love and subscribe to his channel. As y'all can see, he do got a real brain and he be using it. Take care, sis, and get your rest. I appreciate you, Rev. Hey, Trolls, play. Don't play. Stop it. DoorDash crazy line stuff works at Amazon. Right. If she works there. If she works there, y'all. It's something about her. I don't know what it is about her, but something about her just irritates my soul. Quickest in the nation. Quickest hands in the nation. HM, them? Why am I wearing the hat? That's a very good question, HM. Well, I feel honored you asked me this question. I'm wearing the hat because I like the hat. It's really simple. It's not really complicated. But I chose to wear this hat because I like the hat. I sat on it. It looked like I sat on it. You just mad. I think you wish you can rock a hat like this. Not everybody can rock a hat. I think you're mad because you can't rock one. It's okay, bruh. You feel me? Don't hate on me. Don't what they say, don't hate me because you ain't me. Don't hate me. Right. Right. Don't hate me because you ain't me. Golly, boy. I could teach you. I told you I have a confidence ebook out. If you want to learn how to develop your confidence, let me know. I got y'all. I said the confidence one on YouTube. Let me know. I'll get you all the way together. Send $15 to Fab Life of Natalie. I pinned it. And then in the subject line on Cash App, just type confident. I'll get you all the way together. You know, I always get people telling me they like my style. You feel me? How I dress. I'll get you all the way together for the low budget of $15. Let me know. You don't got to be a hater all your life, baby. I'll get you together. I'll give you what I know. You feel me? I'll teach you what I know. Let me teach you. Guys, that is my time. Shout out to all 35 of y'all for pulling up. If y'all liked the little bit of the time that you did see, please do me a favor, smash the like button, subscribe, only if y'all gonna come back. I really appreciate y'all being here. Don't forget exclusives. We back at 6 p.m. But if you're not an exclusive, I'll be back Friday, 9 p.m. for call-ins. They said they want to do a Q&A on your girl. They want to do a Q&A. You can call in and ask me, or you can ask in the chat. But until that time, guys, I'm going to sleep. I only got 2 hours, and I got to pee real bad. So I'll see you guys soon. Stop hating. Stop it. Stop it. No trolls allowed. It's sad out here. It was nice to meet you, Miss Lady. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much, Rush, for pulling up. You too, Antonio. Guys, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you guys subscribe. Turn all those notifications on. Rush, subscribe now. He said some people are not being accountable. They say they're going to subscribe and they don't do it. Only thing you got to do, Rush, is screenshot. Let me get out. I don't know if you want me in your little screenshot or not. Screenshot the page and then highlight his name. You can copy it and type it in YouTube. And that's the fastest way you can access it. So I'll give you a few seconds. I was going to make a retarded face. I said, I'm not going to do it. I was going to do all that. I am, guys. I am. I appreciate y'all being here. Rush, did you get it? Did you get it, Rush? She probably doing it as we speak, y'all. Done. Appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all in the next live. Thank you guys for pulling up, all right? Stop it. You know I'm dumb in real life. Bye, y'all.